Hello everyone. How's it going? Hello. It is good to be back. Overcooked Anime and Brandon J, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, here for the start for once. Listen, we're actually early. Normally we don't start streaming until at least 9 p.m. CST gang. But I decided, I'm like, hey, we have some time. Might as well stream it. New cards came out in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So we have the new stuff from Winged KURIBOH and all the anime new shenanigans, the saga reference, of course, if you will. And as well, we have an exciting announcement. But you'll have to stick to the end to find that out. Might be great for you guys who are more regular. We are trying to find a way to get back to streaming at least a couple times a week. Don't hold your breath, because we've been here before. But how's it going, everyone? What's going on, Mahad? Hello, Red. Good to see you. Dizzy Pack, true. It really is when you kind of break it down. But a couple things. Number one, my hair is just not cooperating with me. Not at all. And it's something that's not too unfamiliar, but holy mackerel, I didn't get it cut. Look at this thing. It's crazy. You'll also might notice that I'm wearing back the classic white headphones because, not for any particular reason, but I just found out that I can't really stream with music and hear the music, normally it'd be like this, without, you know, something crazy. I do have my really nice headphones though off to the side, that way I can still enjoy stuff while listening. What's going on, Saito? Hello, good to see you. Hello, hello. It's awesome to see everyone here back again. What we got going on today is we're trying to be playing Winged KURIBOH. I think that'd be kind of a fun little time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, maybe pulling some packs and seeing what else, as well as talking about what's going to be up next. I think some of you guys who are more familiar with the Wheel Normal Monsters might enjoy what's to come. What's going on, James the Catboy? Hello, you're mad lad. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you again. Hello, hello. U.S. citizens for the 1999. Thank you so much. Good luck on today's games. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I always appreciate your generosity, especially whenever we're popping in intermittently. But I do appreciate that quite a bit. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And hopefully the games will be good today. I'm actually curious to see how they're going to go, because I'm not entirely sure how this card's going to play. It's really funny. I don't know why Konami even printed this card. We'll get into that a little bit later in terms of like the actual design of it overall, but we'll see. What's going on, Zoltar? Hello. Good to see you again too. Hello. Hello, hello everyone. So a couple of new updates as well of where we've been. A lot of stuff happening. Been insanely busy the past like couple weeks at the very least. But one thing that might be pretty exciting is that we have been, you know, traveling around a little bit, which I think is pretty good. New segment on today's stream, just for the early risers for you all, is let's yap. So we're gonna go ahead and just yap for a little bit, and we're gonna talk about some things I think is really funny, a little bit interesting, and some stuff I've seen online today, and then we're gonna go ahead and play some Yu-Gi-Oh! While we're doing some warm-ups. So let's go ahead and get back into it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and for being here. Turn the music down just a little bit. Woo! What's going on, Dimax? Hello, good to see you. How's it going? Big yapping, let's go. I'm ready. First up on the Let's Yap today, we have Where I've Been. So if you guys do not know, I've been playing a lot of Alestrals, and in fact, I went to the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Qualifying, the NAWCQ, if you will, and I played exclusively Alestrals. It's actually really funny. I took a nice little Zephyrog deck. That's a lot of fun. I might have deck profile up for later, but more importantly too, I've been inside of the Alestriad. So if you guys do not know, the official Alestrals account hosts a tournament with content creators such as MBT, Distant Coder, as well as some of your favorites as well, including your boy Bean Soldier TV and etc. Now, if you guys also have been keeping up with this. I've been doing some commentary here and there. I think I did a few of them. I did this one right here. The will his rarest cards win the game, which is PK Sparks to Hotness and Distant Coder, as well as today's epic clash that came up. That was a Spirit versus Captain My Captain. Good old most handsome NBT, of course. And I thought that was pretty good. So if you guys want to check out more commentary or anything else to hear me, my voice for some reason, then I would highly recommend checking this out. I think this one was actually pretty good narration overall. The commentary I thought was okay. I kind of lose it at the end, but there's that. That's, guys, if you guys care about Alestrals, which, you know, I'm trying to get you guys to care about it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Speaking of which, if you guys do care about Alestrals at all, Sparkit got banned from Alestrals, or they're looking to ban it on August 5th, which will be the first thing overall into the first ban list or a banned card inside this game, which is really interesting. I could have sworn up and down that they would never ban cards in this game. But instead, what they're looking to do is not only ban the original Sparkit, but looking to change an errata by introducing a new titled form of a card, aka Sparkit. Now, the reason why this is particularly strong is for the reasons of Astrabbit. Astrabbit is a card that is a 5 defense body that when it receives a Thunder Spirit, you can look at the top 3, pick 1, put the rest back. So it's pod duality on a big defensive body. It's kind of a cool card. Nothing too crazy overall. But what Sparkit allowed you to do is not only gain card advantage with the Astrabbit, but also rip a card out of your opponent's hand, which a lot of people aren't super thrilled with. The stats on the Sparkit overall too were also pretty decent. So there's a lot with that. But I think overall, this is a very interesting hit. I think it's a good hit. But I also think, more importantly, a really cool way for the company to use their existing design infrastructure to produce playable game states, especially when it gained this early. So really get to experiment a little bit. What's going on, new banner? Hello. It's good to see you. Missed you a little bit. How's it going? I'll come interested in Alestrals when VFD goes back to Yu-Gi-Oh! True. That is to say never. What's going on, new banner? Good to see you. I saw you over there. The game seemed cool. Yeah, actually, truly, I had a good time. Wait, so were you guys there at the WCQ? If you were, hell yeah, good. It was good to meet you. If I said hi to you, actually, I can't remember. Maybe so. That was really cool. But if not, I think it definitely posted on Twitter for sure. But yeah, which is awesome. But thank you so much, new banner, for the $4.99. I do appreciate that too. Yeah, so general question, sorry if this isn't the place, but I need something cleared up, and given you're often caught with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Drama and all, was that stuff I heard about Coder true or not true? Interesting question. So, I will say that, I guess I can turn down the music for just a little bit here. I'm not saying necessarily this, it's not super easy to talk about, I will say that. Just because a lot of it in a lot of what I understand about it and what I saw online at the time, because it's been a couple months at the very least since all that kind of dropped. And from my understanding about the situation is that it's very much a, like, he said, she said, and very much a problem that is kind of like, it's personal to them. And stuff that, like, dirty laundry wise, just no one needed to see or hear. Yeah, old news, that new bad. I think you were around for this one as well. And it's like, it's hard to really weigh in on, because on one hand, I think it's like a lot of really shitty things that happened overall, and I think that's something that we can definitely believe, like, you know, we can believe a lot of the events that occurred, I guess is the best way of putting it. But on the other hand, it's like both people involved and everyone involved in this kind of just came out and said, and everything lined up right, that like what happened was just bad. It's very strange. It's a very weird, complex situation. I don't think the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community was particularly handled didn't particularly handle well, and also they didn't quite weren't quite ready for. If that makes any sense. So I guess it's there. But anyways, off of that, we can talk about that sometime too. But to be fair. Anyways, does Lustros really have a ban list? It does now. So what's really funny is that it didn't before. It's a very strange thing because I would swear up and down that they would never do it. That I think rotations would be better as a whole. But I think at the moment, maybe they are looking to do erratas and change certain cards to help fit a better meta while keeping them in the game. Which I think is an interesting approach. Instead of a ban list per se, they can remove cards and then replace them with stuff like this. Because effectively, this is the exact same card, but just a newer effect, right? So yeah. I was drinking at the pub when your last stream, very upsetting. Oh, that's okay, I appreciate that. I think we actually made a reference to you all back. And also, you'll be excited because we're gonna have to try Dragon Link sometime. So there's that. But I'll always drink at the pub and chillax more. I mean, I'll be here, everyone. I'm glad that Rabbit dodged the bullet. I really like the best card in the game being a defensive consistency tool. Me too. Me too. I think that Astrabbit is a very interesting Alestral. In fact, I think a Sparkit ban similar to this actually brings it in line with how a lot of other decks were using it, and a lot of other defensive options were using it. So there's that. Just heard about it last month, I believe, hence why I wasn't sure. I will drop it now. Oh no, don't worry. It's something that I also need to kind of wrap my head around too, ultimately, because I don't think I've really truly interrogated a lot of my feelings on it as well. It's kind of complex for me to try to vocalize it, especially now in retrospect. At the time, I probably had a better opinion on it, or I had a better grasp. But now, a couple months out, it's much harder for me to I don't know, kind of parse it all together, if it makes any sense. But maybe one day we can talk about it. But yeah, it's rough. Yeah, when did you hit 5,000? True. No, not yet, right? That'd be crazy. We've been below 5,000 for 7 years. And I don't foresee it happening anytime soon. Which is why I keep on making promises about things happening at 5,000 subscribers, by the way. But anyways, off the Lustral stuff, I did commentate over this match over Aspira and MBT. If you guys want to check it out, I would highly recommend it. There's your boy. That's me. I did it. The voice in your head, if you will. So check that out. Anyways, next portion of the app sesh. Have you guys seen this? When flirting with an older woman, should I use tú or usted? Asking the important questions, but also correct. This was really funny to me for a lot of reasons, but in particular, tú. You should be using tú as this instead of usted. So I like the first comment though. Usted when you first offer to buy them a drink. Tú when you offer to make them breakfast. True, very true indeed. Finally, someone asking the real questions. That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. So inside of Spanish, tú and usted are both forms of you, for example. If you say you are or you look, that kind of thing. You can say tú, which is you informal, effectively, or more friendly. And then usted is more miss, ma'am, sir, inside of English. I guess is the better equivalent, but it's not quite there. It's an honorific thing. So in this, it's because technically if you're dating someone who's older than you, or you're talking to someone who's older, so, you try to be polite, or you're saying this like usted, that kind of thing. However, this is a very good question, and I love it. I love this is hilarious. Tú is correct here though. No, usted. Usted's weird, but it's funny. Tú, you want to make them feel young. Trust me. True. Wait a minute. True. There's this great Stephen Smith clip where he's talking to, I think, I can't remember who the reporter is, but it's this Latina girl, Latina woman, excuse me, usted. And yeah, she was like, "Is your Spanish any good?" He's like, "No, my Spanish is terrible." But I'm learning very slowly. It takes a little bit of motivation. It takes someone, and he looks her up and down, and I'm like, It's stupid. Stupid. But it's pretty cool. Anyways, next up, y'all remember Generator X? Nothing particularly important here to talk about or know. I just like Generator X. This show is killer, and I'm sad that I didn't see more of it. I can't remember what happened to this show. I think it came out around the time like that a lot of action cartoons were being canceled, or just, the toys weren't selling, that kind of thing. Obviously, Ben 10 is still a big property for Cartoon Network, and I'm sad that Generator Rex didn't really see a lot of play. But like, I didn't see a lot of play. Oh my god, Yu-Gi-Oh brain. No, Generator Rex is sick. I just thought this artwork was cool, and it comes into my brain every so often. There's a certain era of Cartoon Network that I was like, ooh. And obviously I'm the target audience for that. So, Cartoon Network got bought? Did they? Did Warner Brothers sell Cartoon Network? Kind of finally, but also that sucks. Oh, by Adult Swim. Wait, did Adult Swim is like a separate entity now from Warner Brothers? I thought they were a Warner Brothers production. Or did Adult Swim Studios buy Cartoon Network as a whole, as their whole studio? Because Adult Swim makes buku bucks. It makes insane money. And that's crazy. Yeah. Please say tu ustedes from that mother. True. Dang, true. But anyways, this is cool artwork I found of this. Next up, the Olympics are happening. Have y'all seen this?
It was there for nearly 5. And it's there. It's there. The world record has gone.
World record
It was there for nearly 5.
for sharpshooting. This is crazy. But how this came across my feed is specifically this. Hideo Kojima's already 5 paragraphs deep in her DMs. True! Very true. I saw another one that was something along the lines of like, Kojima will be on a Zoom call with her within 30 days. Also true. The Olympics have been crazy. I like the fact that we've been getting into a little more of, I guess, documenting some of these lesser known, less popular sports for things, and strictly because of the memes. And holy, the texting you got aroused by that, dog. I'm saying, right to bear arms, but we're last inside of shooting. How's it happen? I saw this crazy comment, so out of pocket. It was, if the event was at a school, we do well. Hey, anyways, she is insane. Look at that form. Amazing. What can I do? And the wise words of Spike Spiegel, I love a woman that can kick my ass. So, but oh well. All right. Next up too. Have you guys heard of? Is it Ayanna Meyer? She is a U.S. rugby player. A U.S. rugby player that has been getting a lot of attention because of some clips like this. Let me just play this in full. Crazy! Like this one. It's the girl on the sideline says "Sacre bleu." True. Very true. It is kind of insane, and I think this is also, again, to kind of piggyback back off of the last post, an interesting way to highlight some of the sports and some of the lesser known / less popular events that are taking place at the Olympics, because there are hundreds of athletes from all around the world that are competing at the highest level of play, that are giving their absolute all at these sports, and I feel like that's really cool. So yeah, this stream is wilding just a little bit. I'm really interested in sailing from the Olympics. I actually haven't seen any Olympic sailing. I haven't seen any. A lot of I've seen a little bit of rowing. The sailing is pretty interesting though. Rugby practically has rough on their name. That's what I'm saying. But look, this stuff's crazy. Look, it's kind of crazy because again, she even runs like Adrian Peterson. The Vikings need you. Dallas needs you, dog. Get in there. But again, I love seeing it. I love seeing the professional athletes actually do crazy work. What I find so funny about, again, particularly women's sports, not to be too man about it, but the hilarious part about this is that we've seen this from women's MMA, basketball, or particularly in the popular circle that people just love. And why is that? Well, typically these athletes are just going to be on par, if not better, than their male counterparts. Female MMA is just typically more exciting in general, and has been for a long time. In addition to that too, obviously WNBA has been huge and has gotten bigger and bigger as more people are investing actual money into it. It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, that's right. Please see my Adrian period post. I'm saying it's crazy. We all know the real reason why you prefer women's sports. Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, love a woman that can kick my ass. But no, for real, it's nuts. And I think what's really upsetting, not to get too damaging about this, there's this video going around from her talking about like her BMI. People have been giving a lot of armchair psychologists, armchair Olympians here critiquing this athlete's body. I think is ridiculous for a lot of reasons. Not to speak too much out of my ass on this one, but just like small notes, a 30% BMI in, as she says, is most likely true, is fine. That's very normal. Typically on average, women's BMIs and body fat percentages are going to be higher than men's. And like just by genetics, that's just how that happens. In addition to that, a 30% BMI is like, for a prime athlete who I think she says like 170 or 150 or 60 pounds of muscle, that's insane. That's incredible. And on top of that too, you know, we were just literally watching this pains me a little bit to see people mess with her this way. And again, not to get too whatever about it, but I just think there's a lot of things that people, I think Brandon J puts it right there, people misunderstand about BMI and they use that to critique people. Absolutely. You know, it's all just subjective number stuff. She goes over a story here where she gets written down as overweight. That's tragic. That's sad. That's just also incorrect in a lot of ways. Again, people's bodies and people's genetics are just different. We all hold ourselves differently. We all hold weight and lose weight differently. I mean, it's particularly the reason why, you know, sometimes you can follow a workout plan to a T and it might just not work for you. And that's okay. You know, at the end of the day, if two people do the exact same workout, eat the exact same food, we're gonna look different. We're gonna be different. And it's painful. One, we really shouldn't be making fun of or commenting on women's bodies, pretty much anyone's bodies, but particularly women's bodies, especially whenever they are like in the public eye. Two, stop being weird. Stop being weird about it. Like, who cares? Do you think I'm gonna say anything? Like, that's me. That's me in the back there. It's incredibly crazy. And so I do feel bad. I do feel bad, and I think that's tragic that people are just like commenting on this absolute Olympians, like anything really. Armchair athletics. Armchair athletics is what it is. You know, and luckily a lot of the real ones have been coming out of the woodworks to support and also, you know, go to bat for her, which is awesome. But I again, it pains me to know there's people out there that legitimately think that like this is one, acceptable, and two, that it matters. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? I don't know. But yeah, body fat percentage is often more pertinent measurement as far as health goes. In some cases, yeah, right, because that does also measure somewhat like the fat that surrounds organs or also like the skin fat tissue. I think that's like kind of depends on how you do it. If you do like the calipers or the little pinchers, or more an actual BMI like scans and like actual measurements. And sometimes too, if you're using like a scale at home that has like a body fat percentage or a body weight measurements for like casual people, it's like roughly correct. It's not great, but it's like roughly correct. But you really shouldn't be using that, yeah, as like a way to gauge like athletic prowess, personal appearance, or like really much of anything. I mean, I don't know. I think that it all really just depends on the person and personality, for sure. Like, for example, did you guys know that I used to be like 18% body fat? And I can tell you that some of you guys might have been watching me around that time. You would never really truly know. But inside of that percentage of BMI or body fat percentage, that's on the higher end for some of my height and my age. Nope. Completely wrong too. Like it's crazy. And then even then, when I went down to like at my absolute skinniest for a while, when I lost a bunch of weight from not eating, don't do that. It really didn't look any different. nothing really changed. It's kind of how I just lost and carried weight. And it seemed almost random. Plus, on top of that, too, weight and all that stuff varies and fluctuates so much, especially within women. Again, because of a lot of genetics, but also because of, unfortunately, a lot of, well, I guess it is genetics, too. Genetic markers and genetic things that do occur, aka once a month, just things get completely fucked up. And that's crazy. Hormones can also be a big regulator of weight and weight loss, which is insane, right? Baked in patriarchy. Burn it down. Burn it all down. By the way, it's probably a Triff and Yassine that comments on her body. I'm done. True. God, I'm saying. Here's the crazy part. Again, specifically with overlaps as it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! And like nerds inside of a nerdy space that comment on that stuff. A lot of overlap with self-improvement and working out and those type of things. But the big portion I think a lot of people are missing is that like there's a little bit of empathy and context to it all. You know, we didn't just fall out of a coconut tree. Coconut summer, by the way. And so it's important to kind of take that into account when talking about personal fitness and training, as the personal portion of it does actually apply. I can always recommend and talk about and look at different diets and workouts and all these things people are doing, but I would never say and recommend do what I'm doing, because I don't think it necessarily works for most people. Part of the reason why is because I think that people's bodies respond to things differently. I think that certain workouts that I would do, that I have tried to do in the past, my body just doesn't like. And that, a lot of that could be due to limiting factors like age, could be due to factors like motion. I have a shoulder injury, so a lot of things I can't really do with my shoulder. Anyways, kind of a little rant here to talk about that. I think that it's kind of upsetting that people would shame her for that. Like that's kind of ridiculous, especially considering. And again, we're gonna watch this one, just one. I think actually she posted it just recently. Let me just check it out. Wait, hold. There we go. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. Amazing. To kind of clear it up a little bit and get into something a little more lighthearted, let me turn on the music, that way you guys can hear this more accurately. Have you guys seen this? This is adorable. Listen to this. What a cute little baby. What a cute little puppy baby. A cute little murder baby. You just like me for real. Cute little murder baby. Adorable. Cute little murder baby. When that thing grows up, you can't hold them, because what's going to happen is that they're going to be expected to be held when they get bigger. They're just like puppies. So, you know, when you do hold a baby seal, it will expect you to hold it when it gets huge, and it's going to be kind of awkward. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, biting bronze to prove it's real. True. Actually, it could be gold. I actually don't know if it was gold. I thought they got the bronze. Again, maybe fake fan here. Went on the whole tirade about it, and it's quite literally fake fan territory. That being said, this was adorable, and hopefully this is a nice palate cleanser from what we're about to do here in a little bit. So let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh. Let me go ahead and open up Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and see what we can do. So the XYZ event also ended inside of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I was a big fan of playing that. I played Suship during the entire time. If you guys want to see that deck profile, we can check that out. Otherwise, this was also a really, really cool. Actually, the event was kind of bad. I will say, I know the event was terrible because of Labyrinth. They didn't ban most of the stun tools, and then Pearly, the Kashtira engine was practically none all hit, so he used a lot of stun. Again, unfortunate. But what I thought was kind of interesting was that there was a good little subsect of time where people weren't really playing because of the World Championship qualifier, which I thought was really funny. So, anyways, let's go back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Scatter, scatter, scatter. Perfect. Can we talk about how the next half of year of Yu-Gi-Oh looks bleak? Yeah, we guess we could talk about that. We guess we really could talk about that. So it's interesting because I think what we're kind of getting at is that Yu-Gi-Oh always looks bleak. That's kind of it, right? Is that Yu-Gi-Oh as a whole is just like bleak incarnate. Like there's never really truly a good time to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh. In fact, that's partially why I picked up Alestrals. Is because it's like, you know, looking for other hobbies and looking for other games, I think is really important, especially whenever you can't really engage with Yu-Gi-Oh on a level that makes a lot of sense. TCG for Yu-Gi-Oh is something that I think is a little bit different than something like Master Duel. For example, I think Master Duel is actually in a great place. I think their ban lists are making a lot of sense. I think also it's a very fun, casual, and most importantly, free way to play Yu-Gi-Oh. What I think is also really cool about it, just frankly, is that because of the events and because of how generous the gem economy is, there's a lot of incentive just to log on, play a little bit, and then move on. It is the premier way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I love playing in person, and I think a lot of people would say that it is the best way to play. In fact, I played for many years, especially competitively. But I think that right now Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like at a place where it's unaffordable for a lot of people. And also, it's just like the format is so divided between going first and board breaking that creates like a very frustrating meta for a lot of people who might not want to play the top decks. And there's probably like really 4 decks that you can play total right now, just overall. You got Fiendsmith, Snake Eye, you have Ritual Beast, and what's it called? Yubel and Tempai, right? And a lot of times that really it makes up a portion of the game that is stun, that is shifter decks, right? And I think that's ridiculous. But yeah, like people were dooming in the moment, but it was amazing. Also kind of true, right? Like Dune format was beautiful. I think there was a lot to love about past formats like Poach, past formats that were perceived to be previously tier 1. Tier Limit, of course, which was arguably tier 1, but you know, I think that Tier Limit was like at the end of the day a kind of a weird peak for modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it allowed for counterplay across both sides of the table and also had a lot of skill expression and when and how you decided to use like certain effects and build boards, etc., etc. Dragon Link is also a deck that I think that I talked to Trishla TV a lot about, that in theory is like the best deck in the room given a competent pilot, and is one of those decks similarly that has a lot of different lines and has every tool at its disposal to create an actual good meta. It's awesome. It's crazy. Yeah, Tempai is boring as hell after playing it for a couple months. No, it is absolutely okay. OTK decks as a whole are also like kind of boring. That's the crazy part, is that if you are in this meta where you have board breakers and going first combo is going to set up and it's like, okay, cool. Then going second, it's like, well, if I got it, I got it. It's like a 50-50 coin flip all the way down, right? And so I can agree with that on some level. Yeah, honestly, the combos are so long and involved that I don't think I could stand playing IRL. Yeah, like time commitment too. Right, I think that's why I like Master Duel and some of the auto sims, is because it's like I can at least play and not feel like my time is wasted, like overall, right? It's interesting that we never got Dragon Master Magia and Master Duel before the newer illusion cards. That is, yeah, I'm actually curious to know why we didn't get the new illusion cards from the pack. I think we can check that out too in the meantime. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not a good state right now. It's only a matter of time before we get Fiendsmith, Snake Eyes, and Master Duel. Kind of true and a little bit scary. I think that there is a possibility, though, with how Snake Eyes is hit inside of Master Duel, that Yubel Fiendsmith will probably be the better variant. Or alternatively, because of how Master Duel has been handling the ban list, we should be able to see like an actual pretty good shift in the meta. Because like Super Heavy Samurai, right, was supposed to be doom and gloom for Master Duel, and I don't really see a lot of that anymore. But part of that's because of Maxi and because of Nibiru and all these things. So now, when we eventually get the Molcharmi cards, that's, I think, when we have a problem, unfortunately. So we'll see. All right, the Masters Saga reference. We have a new pack inside of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel with some new cards implemented, of course. We have things like Heavy Storm, which is kind of cool. It's at 1, and also it's I think, pretty interesting. I don't really know how this is going to play inside of Master Duel, but hey, GOAT format, rise up. We also have cards like Ace of Spades Speculation, which I think is supposed to be like an Arcana Knight, like the Joker, the Jack's Knight, Queen's Knight, King's Knight kind of vibe, mixed with the Dark Magician. So it's supposed to play well with Yugi, being that it's a 2,500 attack monster with a defense position monster face down with 2,500 or less. So it also could be an interesting super poly target. Not exactly sure. But yeah. Let's go on Zoltar. So I want the new Madolche cards in Master Duel so bad. I'm so curious to know why they aren't in here yet too. Again, really confusing for a lot of cases. I'm not going to lie to you. Don't know why. I'm not exactly sure why. But yeah, how much accidental cheating do you think happens in an average Yu-Gi-Oh tournament? Oh, I think accidental cheating happens at least once a round. So if each, let's say for example, 30% of a round probably has some sort of accidental cheating or forgetting to activate an effect. Like it's not necessarily cheating, but maybe the game state is like technically repairable, but something happens, right? I remember one time in tournament I was playing against True Draco, and I activated Cyber Repair Plant, and I didn't have a Cyber Dragon Engrave, and the game went on, and I ended up winning that game, and I was like, cool. And then in retrospect, I was talking to someone, and I was like, oh yeah, I did this, and I activated Cyber Repair Plant, and they're like, oh cool, how did you get the Cyber Dragon Engrave? I'm like, the what? and sure enough, when I read back the card, I'm like, oh, it's not just Rhoda. And luckily that was really early in the tournament, so it's like it was fine, and I was winning that game anyways. But right there, that's a moment of like I didn't catch it, they didn't catch it. It's fine, but technically, illegal cheating. Unfortunately. Yeah, Tenpai will also ruin Master Duel in best of one. Maybe we haven't forgotten yet. Tenpai and Master Duel is a little bit scary. I am always worried about OTK strategies inside of this game. Numeron is also one of them, but because Tenpai is stronger than Numeron, it will actually be nuts. This pack has weak sauce. I don't know. We got things like Snatch Steel, which is kind of cool. Dragon Master Magia is inside of here. Let's see what we get from this. We have 3 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, or 3 Blue Eyes and 1 Chaos or Blackluster Soldier monster. When your opponent activates a card quick effect, you can negate the activation if you destroy that card. Okay, interesting. Is this card good? Is this card good to get out? Is this something we can do? Who knows? Trishul TTV is no cheater. He accidentally drew 6 cards in one turn. Let's go! Trishul, my GOAT, by the way. That's my boy. I'm so proud of him for getting 2nd place at the NAWCQ, and he really, really could have taken it all the way if not for Shifter and literally the Molt Charmy, so that sucks. Let's go on GC Hero. The toy cards are cool. Hopping in for White Forest Tune. True. Very true. Thanks for stopping by the way. Hello. Good to see you. More importantly, too, we get some nice reprints like Neos Kluger in here, and for Arma. Oh, and A Hero Lives. This is a great pickup if you guys haven't spent $1 billion on heroes yet, even though I know you guys have. We also have things like the new card, Spell Card, Monster Reborn. We have target 1 monster in either graveyard, special summon it to your field, but for the rest of the turn, it cannot attack, and neither player can activate its effects. Cool. Quick effect, Monster Reborn. Seems kind of neat. This card actually seems kind of neat in general. I think it also goes well with, I think there is this one. Spell Card, Soul Exchange, which I think was it Soul Exchange a Kaiba card? So it's, I activate the spell card, Soul Exchange. Pharaoh. So this one is immediately after this effect's result, tribute summon 1 monster. And if you do, tribute monsters your opponent controls, blah, 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 but it cannot be tribute turn. If card sent from the field graveyard, blah, blah, you can only have blah. Yeah, this card sucks. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Managed to snag a stream early. Yo, what's going on, Depressed Corn? Good to see you. It's been a little while. Hello. Good to have you. Lazy Lee, it's my boy. Whoa, what's good? You guys missed us yapping. We were just yapping about the Olympics, about the insanity that's happening there, and of course Kojima's love for the sniper girl, and a few other cool things. We're just gonna go over the new pack right now. Yeah, isn't this just worse than Monarch Stormforth? Am I wrong? Monarch Stormforth and also regular Soul Exchange? I could be wrong. Cool art though. Kind of neat. What's this artwork? locked in. Yeah, when you gotta when your phone's not unlocking, so you gotta lock it. This is such a goofy artwork. If a synchro monster on the field, draw a card, then if 3 or more synchro monsters on the field, you can draw 1 more. Interesting. Cool. If the gun girl could fix me or make it worse, I don't care. True. True. The wise words of Spike Spiegel. I love a woman that can kick my ass. So cool. Also, this artwork's kind of neat, by the way. Shining Star Dragon. Love the artwork. I don't even know what that does. I haven't read a 5Ds card in my life. We'll get to the cool one. We do have the toy stuff. So Toy Soldier. We have the Toy Tank. As well, I think Toy Box is in here too as a UR for toys. Kind of neat. Very interesting. We do have Oil. Now the US is going to be invading Master Duel. So target 2 level 4 or lower fire monsters with different names in your graveyard. Add them to your hand. You can only activate 1 oil per turn. We also get some things like Dark Elevator. It's kind of chunky. Interesting little reprints. Is 3-Eyed Ghost? This isn't new, right? Certainly not. Certainly not. Life Hack is cool. This artwork goes hard. I always love, oh god, what's this guy's name? Cyber something. But, no, well. But yeah, doesn't let you tribute any number of monsters, though, although even the chance of your opponent immediately tributing it isn't really worth it. That's what I'm saying, right? But USA Invitation, send Bandit Keith. True. Oh, yeah, true. True. Numbers Protection. I'm trying to spot the new cards here. And I think that's about it. Like, it's really fun when we get some Blackluster Rituals in here. It's kind of fun. But overall, this is kind of interesting. Ebon's Son is one of them. If a face-up monster you control is destroyed battle or card effect, you gain life points equal to the combined attack. If a special summon monster is face-up lightning from a graveyard, blah, gains 1,000 attack. Okay, interesting. Fascinating. In America. Red Lotus for Resonators is going to go crazy. Also true. Wait. Red Lotus for Resonators. Do they get something in here with that? That's wild. This pack is kind of weak, but that's cool. Let's save up gems. Also true. For our money's worth, we're going to try to get the Dragon Master Magia. Maybe the Ace of Spades would be kind of a cool pickup. Heavy Storm and Snatch Steal would be awesome. And of course, last but not least, Winged KURIBOH, level 6. A light fairy effect monster, level 6 with 300 attack and 200 defense. This card is so fascinating to me because I think that this card, upon further inspection, and I think I said this at the time of my big review, is like a big nothing burger. Not gonna lie, it's like if you weren't already playing Ghost Ogre, it's like a searchable Ghost Ogre, right? And on top of that too, it's like, where are you gonna play this card? Are you gonna play it inside of Hero? If played inside of Hero, are you going to search this or something else, right? In terms of your wider searchable cards. Are you going to play it inside of a KURIBOH strategy? That can be kind of cool. It's technically searchable, I think. And also you can use it as a hand trap, an additional hand trap. Kind of interesting. But I do think that this is a very interesting card, right? Very interesting card overall. So I don't even really know if this is going to be super worth it for a payoff, but we can try to put it inside of a deck and see how it functions. The big thing is that we have to do is this is a banish 1 Elemental Hero fusion monster or Winged KURIBOH from my hand, face up field, or graveyard. And then I can special summon this card, so summon the Winged KURIBOH level 6. And then when the most monster declares an attack, or your opponent activates a card effect on the field, so it's an extra pop, which is interesting. So I guess we can play around with it, you know? But Cope Alert, that's what I'm saying. This card is just pure copium. And I love it. Let's spend 10,000 gems, and we'll see if we can pull 1 copy of the new Winged KURIBOH level 6. I don't think this is going to be worth it. But, hey, you know, we'll see. Hiya! Interesting. I don't know if really we were missing any other cards, too, inside of Master Duel, I'm not gonna lie. Dragon's Mirror. Okay, interesting. If we don't get any URs, I think it's gonna be over. Sorry, I keep on messing with my hair. It's just like every time I wash it, my hair gets like light and fluffy, which is kind of what you want, but ultimately it's not great. You guys see this card too? Wonky Quartet. Very funny card. Hero honestly has enough extenders and the card is not the best. It's probably the best main deck light hero, I guess. That's true. When are we getting a good masked hero with light? So we have Koga, right? Masked hero Koga. Toy Soldier. Interesting pickup. The toy box stuff I think could also be cool. I don't really know if that's good at the moment. But eventually, I think it'd be kind of neat. Interesting. By the way, I've been in Master Duel free for 20 days now. Let's go! Yeah! That's awesome. Congratulations. I love to hear that. Oh. Now I know how my sober friends in the pub feel. Listen, it's kind of interesting because, like, once you go clean from Yu-Gi-Oh, it feels great. It feels awesome. I don't know how to tell you this, but it feels outstanding. More importantly, too, it's like, that's when I play Lestrals. When I feel like I need to play Lestrals, I'm like, oh man, I'm just so cool. I swear I'll stop messing with my hair, I promise. I don't promise. But congratulations on being Master Duel sober. 20 days of sobriety is actually a big deal, especially considering that's what, 150 or 120 gems times 20. It's a lot of gems that you missed out on. You could just come back for like a little taste, right? Attack guidance art. What? Why'd I get a royal rare of that? Well, I guess we gotta read it. When a monster declares an effect, or when a monster declares an attack, destroy the attacking monster, or target the monster in the field except the attacking monster, change the attack target to it and perform the damage calculation. So it's kind of just like Sakuretsu armor, I guess. In a royal rare, like probably one of the most useless royal rares I've ever seen. That's fine. Okay, well, we do have a guaranteed UR, but not one single Wing Kuriboh level 6. Very sad. Imagine that was Wing Kuriboh level 6. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Yeah. Shining Star Dragon. Interesting. Very cool. Let's go on Cyber's Greninja. Hello. I remember Kaiba using it in the anime. Wait, did he? Is this an anime card? Is that why it's here? I think I remember a while back that was an anime card, but I could definitely be wrong. But I think that's really funny. I think that's really, really funny. And like, I don't recognize that card. I have no clue where it's at. Oh! Yeah, we got it, yeah! Wing Kuriboh, level 6. Fascinating. Big fan of the Wing Kuriboh level 6. Electrode Beast Cation? I believe it's a play. Probably gonna relapse, so I definitely need a break from Snake Eyes Fire King combos, and against stun. Being in Master is hard. That's true. Very true. Nice. Think of aiming for at least a glossy? Maybe. I hope that we get something of note. I would love a royal. One single royal, and I can be happy with that. But a glossy would be interesting. I want to place it at the very least. But is it worth spending the 3,000 gems when I can play something else? Probably not. But we got to put it into a deck and we got to see how it goes. You know, this is already better than our Dark Magician pulls. Our Dark Magician pulls are notoriously bad, so there's that. Wow. These packs suck. All of these packs are terrible. That's insane. Did we get our guaranteed UR yet? I don't think we have. Okay, well, here it is, I guess. Our upgraded UR pack. Let's see what we get. Oh, Neos Kluger, that's cool. Not like we have a billion of those things already. Wow, only one winged KURIBOH level 6. And our, by the way, in 20 packs, we pulled one UR, and it's our Mercy UR. This is our Mercy UR. Wow, this is disappointing. Okay, we'll go in for one more. Just try and see if we can get a little more luck on this one. Also terrible. I can't believe it. Konami hates me, guys. That's insane. I did pull Duel before I stopped. I need to still learn the deck, just don't know the choke points. It's interesting because like Duel is a very funny deck inside of Master Duel specifically because the Fiendsmith stuff aren't readily available. I think it's been the deck I've been rocking for a little while, and it is probably the like most fun I've had with a free deck in a very long time. It is so good. Second wing KURIBOH level 6, by the way. Feels awesome. But the Duel deck is legitimately a phenomenal deck. And it's not super hard to pilot. It's like really good, but it's not too bad to pilot. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Once again, these packs are horrendous. At least we can maybe try to get one more. But I don't know if I want to give one more in there, guys. Oh, Toy Soldier. Fascinating. Any Royals? No. A glossy Cation. Fascinating. Hello? A Dragon's Mirror. Is Dragon's Mirror even good? You just summon one Dragon Monster from your action deck by banish. No! It's just a reprint. That is a Legacy Pack level card. What are they doing? E-Call? Whoa! Ace of Spades. Speculation. This card looks really cool. I like the artwork on this one a lot. And I guess an E-Call is fine. Okay, let's build a deck. Let's build a deck. So if you guys do not know, this is what I was playing for the XYZ event, by the way. This was the Suship deck that I played, and it was so much fun. I kind of want to like make this deck for ladder, because I think at one point in time I do want to climb with this. It has been some of the most fun I've had with Yu-Gi-Oh! In a very long time. The general gist of this one is that you can use the Sushi cards as an engine for rank 4s to go into things like Merrymaker, into Sargas, and then Sargas you can go into the XYZ stuff like Armored Fortress, the Dark Lancer with the Armored XYZs and full Armored XYZs. It is so awesome. I love this. I love this deck so much. It's sick. Absolutely cool. Yeah, instead we should try pulling some shiny Duel cards. We really could. I think one of the shiny Duels would be great. You know? That'd be really cool. What's on Game Rex Sandy? Hello. How are things going? I didn't get much out of the new packs either. Are you having the same luck I had? That's unfortunate. I seem to have better luck when I skipped the opening phase. That's sometimes what I think too, is that they are truly messing with us. Because if we are trying to pull it one by one, it's not going to work. I think that's cool. What's going on, Coco? How's it going? Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Goodbye, Neos to mid. Hello, Suships to mid. Yeah. Good old Suships. Wow. But yeah, this is the deck I've been rocking for ladder every time I'm going on for my dailies. This is the Duel strategy. It's pretty interesting. I think you can do a lot of stuff, including like a Nightmare Griffin lock. Luckily, I have a Royal Griffin that I have to use. So, you know, oh no, I have to Griffin lock people. That's ridiculous. Very fun deck, though. I think this is probably one of the best decks I've played in a very long time. Obviously, you guys have been on a hero kick, so you know, not really a lot of good comparisons because it's hero, but oh well. I used Galaxy Eye and it was fun except for the Labyrinth and Kashtira I ran into. That's what I'm saying. A lot of Labyrinth, a lot of Kashtira, and a lot of, there's one, like a lot of stun. Just basic stun. And I'm like, how? How did you guys do this? Max C is even legal in the event. That's wild. That's crazy. But Galaxy was a good one. I saw a lot of Galaxy on ladder. I think people really like that deck. Good choice. That was a good choice. Let's go on Mr. Mojo. Hello. Hey, Swole. Glad to see you. You being awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for being awesome and for being here. I appreciate you. We're about to build a KURIBOH deck, but I have to get rid of one deck inside of this list, and I honestly think that it has to be Draco Exodia. Goodbye, Draco Exodia. And then I have to copy this XYZ list because I think it's I think we have to. Delete. Okay, so that didn't really do anything. Unfortunate. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, that was intense. I really should have. You ever guys have one of those sneezes that it just like rocks you to your core? Holy. Holy. Changed my screen name. I used to be Taylor. Oh, I gotcha. Well, hello. Welcome back. It's really funny. I think I see some guys change the screen names every so often. And I think it's really cool. It's always a hard choice to do that because of legacy and obvious reasons. Like, oh, it might be more interesting. And I think in YouTube, at least from old YouTube, it used to be much harder to do that. But good to have you here. Hello. Good to see you. Okay. So I think Hero Roulette we can get rid of, right? You have to build the new Shining Sarcophagus when it comes to Master Duel. Wait, is Shining Sarcophagus? Oh, that's the Yugi stuff, right? Because that I'm so curious to know why is not inside of this pack. I know they have the Horus stuff, which I think is really strong, but for this, there's no Shining Sarcophagus yet. It's Yugi, and you release it inside of the anime cards. That's wild. Absolutely insane. All right. Master Duel tax. Hee hee. All right, well, half our deck is pretty much built, so we can move on, right? No. Winged, we have to do KURIBOH. So where is this card like actually best suited? Right? Like, is it actually suited inside of a KURIBOH deck? Can we make a KURIBOH deck out of this? Is that something we can do? Have I seen KURIBOH burn? I haven't. The hero KURIBOH burn? I have not seen it yet. Is it good? Yeah, I've been tinkering with the Ubel Horus engine because you can kind of pivot game plan depending on what you draw. This actually sounds pretty interesting and also kind of terrifying, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that sounds absolutely terrifying. Let's check, this is Jesse Cotton. He's playing, it looks like, boom. Wow, with Sabatiel. Woo, interesting. With the multiply, etc. Wow, funny. Let's go on to Bacchus, by the way. Hello, good to see you. Dogma, X2 Dystopia, and KURIBOH. Oh, is it like an actual, like an FTK kind of burn shenanigans? Let's go on. Swole played Master Duel for a bit, rocking Sue Ships, trying to pivot to Galaxy Eyes and Dark Magician. What's going on, Jaren? Good to have you. Thanks for stopping by. Really funny, we were just talking about Sue Ships. Sue Ships, I was playing for the XYZ event. This deck slaps. This deck is so much fun. Highly recommend it. Let me hold on, let me show you. Yeah, this list I played it for the XYZ event, and I really want to take it on Master Duel. I really want to take it on ladder. This deck slaps. It's so much fun. But yeah, it's crazy how good Pyrelia is in the TCG, just shows how cracked Maxi is. Oh, the new one too, the one that's actually Maxi about special summoning, is going to be format breaking. I do think that the one that is currently there now is just okay, but it is still very strong. So yeah. And draw hand for the 1600 burn. Whoa, that sounds crazy. Sue Ships are hella fun. They look so I counted them out. I was discounting the Sue Ships, but they are legitimately Some of the most fun I've had inside of Mash Wheel in a very long time. So there's that. Dogma Exostopia for 2. Interesting, like a hero burn build. KURIBOH. KURIBOH. We have Winged KURIBOH level 6. Fluid of Summoning KURIBOH. I guess we have to. If you control a level 5 monster, level 6 monster, that sucks. I was kind of hoping that we would be able to get that. We can't. A Wind Crew monster in your graveyard, pay afterlife points, and add 1 polymerization or fusion spell from your deck to your hand. Interesting. Can we build with that? We might be able to. 1 KURIBOH plus many KURIBOH tokens is possible. They cannot be destroyed by, or not be tributed by battle. Tributed by battle. Tributed for a tribute summon. Detonate. Then destroy as many as possible as your opponent has. Seems kind of cool. Banish 1 monster. Add 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard. And 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard. Ooh. Is Transcendent Wings not very good? Did I miss that portion of it? Send 1 face up or face down winged KURIBOH you control and 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard. That sounds insane. It's pure hero. All that added was level 6. Oh, okay. Well, there's that. There's that. Someone explain that the sushi support is supposed to represent your opponent ordering from a sushi menu. Blew my mind. No, it's actually crazy. So the card that does it is I think, remember right, it's a spell card that effectively says you show your opponent that you have like the normal Shari. And so it's like, okay, hey, we have rice. And then you show them a sous ship that you can make, and they can either order the thing that you recommend, aka, hey, here's Dreadnought class Uni or Dreadnought class Iruka. And then they can either choose that, or they can give you another thing, another sous ship card that's not listed on that card. They can do one or the other. And it's like they're ordering. It's like, okay, well, hey, here's what we have. Here's what I recommend. And they're like, I want this. Or they can just take the recommendation. Really cool. Really cool. Absolute insanity. I love it. Really cool. It kind of put it all into perspective for me, not going to lie. Not going to lie. Okay, so Winged KURIBOH level 6. I think we can do that with 3. Let's see what you do. Are banished instead. Okay. I'm trying to ship was cheap to make for how good of a deck it is. It is kind of crazy. There's like a few cards that are like not amazing, but that's definitely one of them. Whoa. 1 spell counter from this card. Add a KURIBOH monster or multiply from your deck to your hand. Is this good? Skilled Brown Magician? Is this a new card? I've never seen that card before in my life. That's wild. Now I gotta get sous ship. It's so much fun. We might play a couple games because it legitimately is outstanding. It legitimately is outstanding. Okay. 3, 2. I think we should try to play the Winged KURIBOH level 10, no? Has 2 good cards and their payoff is more KURIBOH cards. Yeah, let's go! No, it sounds like it's awful. Transcendent Wings. During battle phase, you can tribute as many face-up choose cards. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the combined attack of those destroyed monsters. Interesting. So it's the win con for the KURIBOH deck? I have no clue. I imagine it's just like you can link summon into more link things. Alternatively, I do know that there's a way that you can get off like a Winged KURIBOH level 10 OTK. Because you can like inflict the damage to the opponent. I do know that that is possible. But I do not think that's a particularly amazing payoff. Kuriboh Slifer cosplay. Yo! I have thought about this. Why is there no Kuriboh with Obelisk, Slifer, and Ra cosplay, right? Or I know we have the Utopias and all those other ones, a Utopic Kuriboh as well. Why don't we have those, right? Like Astral Kuriboh. We don't have those other ones. Because that would be kind of cool. Not gonna lie. I think that means we have to have this then. Absolutely. Galactic Kuriboh. This is so cool. I love the little Kuriboh cosplays. Look at him, he's so cute. It's so cute. We need a Kuriboh that is Neo's costume or Stardust costume. We kind of do. I think we have like the junk ones. Like we have a lot of them. We have a lot of the cosplay ones. We don't have the other ones. Time for the puffballs to do war crimes. Absolutely. They're committing war crimes right now. I don't really know if we can even really pull off Winged Kuriboh level 10. I think that sounds kind of ridiculous. It's kind of fun though. Okay, let's see what we also got. You can get the activation, okay? Okay. I'm trying to look at other good Kuriboh cards. I don't think there's really one that we can do. Not particularly. I mean, Skilled Brown Magician is kind of fun. I do like the idea of Skilled Brown Magician. Spellcaster level 4, 300 with 200. I think Winged Kuriboh level 9 is actually a pretty decent payoff. But how do I get this out? How do I tutor out Winged Kuriboh level 9? Oh, activate only as chain link 3 or higher quick effect. Oh, so I have to have it chain link 3 or higher. Okay, neat. Cool, got it. And then I think from there we can just do some link climbing, if I remember right. That also sounds about correct, unfortunately. Is we can do that. Rainbow Kuriboh. Can attack target. Also pretty decent. I think that we have a lot of like the regular ones that we can do, right? Also, what are we grabbing with Sabatiel? Nothing, right? One polymerization or fusion spell. I guess that would be like the fusion destiny cards because that's like the most powerful. I'm trying to think of what other cards we could place in here. Okay, I could cheat it out with a wild monster appears. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I did a live stream on opening new packs. If you want, if you think you had bad luck, just to watch it. I am curious to know because honestly, we've had a lot of really bad luck with a lot of these anime packs. Specifically, the Dark Magician one was horrendous. It was absolutely horrendous. So I believe you, and also, whoa, I do have to check that out. Which is kind of fun. All right, I think we should do. Is it Anima? One Animina. I think we have to do the Link Monster specials, unfortunately. So things like IP Masquerena. We have the Nightmare Phoenix. Probably Avermax, Axis Code Talker, Unicorn. Let's see what else we can do. We have things like a Zeus, 2 Zeus now, kind of interesting. And we have the rank 1s rather. Let's check out the rank 1s. Oh, no, not new. Lyrilisc assembled Nightingale, the Fushigi Yugi. And then, let's see. Is Saryuja legal? Saryuja. I think I spelled it wrong, but I don't think we really need it either way. IP? Is it IP or SP? It's SP Little Knight. SP Little Knight in the tank. Perfect. I don't really think we need Sabatiel, unfortunately. But this is pretty funny. I don't actually really get the payoff yet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know the payoff yet. So win this card or another KURIBOH card, you destroy a battle. Okay. Let's see. This is pretty good. This card is you can okay. Yep. Quick fight. You can discard this card and target one KURIBOH monster you control against 1500. What's going on, Turtle Baby? Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, hello. We are just here figuring out our win condition because I'm still missing the still kind of missing the ultimate win con for this deck. I'm still unclear. Still very unclear on what to do here. I think 1 for 1. Nope. You have this game on your Nintendo. That's pretty cool. I've heard the Switch version is quite fun to play. I do need to get it myself. I think I need to search for spell cards here. Feather Duster's probably necessary. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do 1 for 1. Seems like a pretty decent thing to do. What else? Probably a dark. Or delete the filters. Is it dark? Hark. Yep. Let's see what we got here. What am I missing? What am I missing? Celine, maybe? Celine, there we go. Nice. Actually, I don't even know if I can summon here off that. But yeah, I can play on the Switch version myself, and it's amazing. I've heard like the to-go portion's kind of awesome, and I have been really liking mobile Yu-Gi-Oh games for the most part. I think it's been a really fun time to play with. I think it sounds kind of nice. Folgo? No, I have an Apollosa already. I have the generic stuff. Am I missing anything else from these polls? I guess Saboteur could be kind of interesting because we could go into like a fusion destiny control thing. Don't really know. Now this card is kind of funny because it means that Foolish Burial might be good because we can combo off Babylon with Foolish Burial. Do you have Typhon? I don't have Typhon. Typhon would be a really good one to put in here though, right? Typhon would be nice. Typhon. It's oh god, it's a rank 10 XYZ. It's rank 12. It's an 11. It's it's a 12. Thank you. Thank you. Easy peasy. I play in dock mode, but yeah, there's that too. Oh, I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. Maybe next Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel stream we can duel. Maybe. Actually, I'd say I do have to plan a time to actually duel everyone and play against people. I have been toying with the idea of doing like a tournament sort of structure for just random cards and events. I think it'd be kind of fun. But yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. I think we have to make this whole shenanigans work, and I don't quite know if we can. I think we could though. I think we could. Is there anything I can do to make this more consistent? Probably. I can search this card with e-calls, which could be kind of fun. Let's just run it. Let's see what the worst that can happen. I don't think this is going to work particularly well, but maybe we can. Try Wild Monsters Appear, a way to cheat out what I think that card can cheat out monsters. Oh, well, that sounds actually pretty good. We could try that. Definitely could try that. Let's go for the... I wish I had KURIBOH sleeves. That'd be kind of nice. All these rando Duelist Cup sleeves, by the way, and I will almost never use them. I almost never use them. Let's use the Cardian sleeves. There we go. Dual field, I think we're gonna use the Kashtira one. Sounds kind of nice. Field parts, we have, let's go for Fire King Sanctuary. Mate base, go for, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna go for the crystals. The cavern. There we go. Cool. Proxine Cave. Perfect. Who have friends in this game? They do not have a Kuriboh sleeve. It's kind of tragic, right? It is super tragic. But there's that. I actually know it's really funny. I don't really know how the friends work in this game. I mean, is there any like explicit thing to do? I know for some of the titles you can. For this one, it's like we have to follow each other, I think is what it is. Okay, we are trying out the KURIBOH strategy. Let's see what we can do. Going first. Yeah. Use the KURIBOH mate at least? That's true, wait! Hold! I queued in with the wrong one! I'm using the big boy! The big boy! No! Okay. As a KURIBOH card. Boom. Link KURIBOH. Pass. Okay, this hand was terrible. This hand was legitimately terrible. Ah. I see. I see. And we're about to lose to Blue Eyes, aren't we? Very Kaiba Yugi-like. Of course. Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I need to be going second here. You know? Also on Plat 4, I thought you would definitely be higher than me. Oh, I have literally just been logging on to do my dailies, and then I like peace out. Which I think is kind of funny because I ultimately think there is a legitimate case we made that like that's how the game should be played in a lot of ways. But I'd love to be higher rank. I'm just not really like really into it right now, you know? Stop saying Chaos Max, he's not playing it. Okay, now what? Okay. Link KURIBOH. Zero attack points monster. You know, what's crazy is that the Ubel deck effectively just invalidates this whole entire process, so that's kind of neat. Bistio Magnum was kind of annoying, and he's got the Blue Eyes Jet Dragon in the grave. This is definitely over. Big over. What? Is that what the sound it makes? That's wild. I've never heard that. It goes boop 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 boop. Cool. Okay. And a maiden with the blue eyes of white. Oh my god. I'm already bored. I am excited for the new Blue Eye support coming into Master Duel, though. I think that'd be really cool to see. And I think we actually, unfortunately, might get it early. That's the neat part. Okay. So, I think we are going to be immediately losing this game unless we draw specifically a combo of, like, multiply. Card just exploded outside. Very cool. Ah, perfect. Well, anyways. Great timing. Great timing. Okay. I guess the problem is, what is the true payoff here? Right? Like, how do we get this to go off? And what is and what would be the explicit combo? What's the what's this card? Some wild multi-hero, Karibo monster when Neos attack. Okay. That seems kind of interesting. And maybe we just bricked. That's also a very possible possibility. But it kind of doesn't feel like it in some ways. More graveyard, then your opponent, you can special summon this card from your hand. 3 copies? I don't know if we really need 3 copies, right? Like, we have a lot of the Kuribos already in play. This we almost need only 1 Kuribo for, but I kind of would like it for the other winged Kuribo level 6. So we'll see. What's going on, Words? Hello! What's up, my Nimbugs? Hello, good to see you. How's it going? Is this a Damascus list? Hey! No, unfortunately, this is. I'm trying to see what kind of a Kuribo list would work. And I don't even know if there's one that really is possible to do. Add some Fiendsmith cards. True. Hold. You're actually right, though. That's the wild part. You can use Mirror Force as a last resort. True. True. Runic Kuribo is the most promising Master Legal I've ever seen. Is it? I have to go down to Runic levels to play this deck? That feels terrible. That feels awful. Holy. Let's see what we can do here. Kira Twig has one. 5-star Twilight Tribute. Freaky goes hard. It goes insane. Ooh. Can you actually do that? Runic Kuribo? Interesting. Hold. Ah. Yeah, it's a level 5. It's a level 5. Didn't Jess Cotton also do a Kuribo deck like a week ago? He did. His list is a 60 card like Fusion Destiny style list where you're playing things like Grass is Always Greener to dump cards into your graveyard and have enough material to go into stuff. And that's effectively what this list is without the grass and the Fusion Destiny angle, which I think is maybe a little rough. But off topic, but it's a Master Duel, but it's an insane Miracle Contact existed in Tag Force games before it debuted in 2017. Did it? Did Miracle Contact exist before 2017? That's wild. Why did it take that long? That card's not even that good. I mean, it kind of is, but it's not like that good. That's crazy. That's crazy. Funny to know. I guess what's the payoff for Kuribo at the end of the day? That's kind of the funny part I think about this deck ultimately. Yeah, Tag Force 3, which is like 2008, so almost like 10 years above. That is actively insane. Wow. They pay off as memes. Go on, Code Green. Hello, good to see you. That's also fair. The payoff being memes. I guess because it means, yeah, the payoff is we can. The payoff is we can. All right, well, Generation Next, 42 cards. Let's try again. Try again. Put in a Spark Hit. Oh. True. We actually, funny enough, did talk about the Spark Hit hit earlier today. I think it's an interesting little change. Did you release a video on it, Words? I can't remember if I saw that you did or not. What do you think about it? Because I think it's actually kind of a very cool change that I kind of like, right? Okay, I think we have the combo, or I have a combo at the very least. Go for 1 for 1. Discard the KURIBOH. This time he's looking at it and he's like, what are you playing? Oh, you're right. I forgot the Karibo mate. Very true. Unfortunately, I need to have this go through, so I will be Ash Blossoming, or Call by the Grave the Ash Blossom, but I know that he has a Maxi already in hand. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, never mind. It's a Sheeran. 1 for 1, bring out the original KURIBOH. Then we're gonna go for Multiply. And we're gonna target the KURIBOH for tribute. Then summon KURIBOH token. KURIBOH token. KURIBOH token. KURIBOH token. And KURIBOH token. 5 Rebo tokens. Then blink, blink, blink. Then we can go into, let's say, Dark first. Let's go Dark. Dark seems kind of cool. Okay. Then we can go into something like IP Masquerena. Right? Okay, we're cooking. Cooking, cooking. Then we can go into something like Avermax? Again, this payoff is not very good. This thing is crazy. I think that's it. Look what it took for a fraction of our power. I still haven't seen WINGED KURIBOH level 6 yet. Isn't that crazy? Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, it's Poplar. Oh, God. Don't ask how we even be evenly matched. Also true. Also true. They can't attack over it. Oh, my mistake. That's true. That's very, very true. That is true. You know, that's something that's true. That's very true. True. That's true. That is true. We get diffed by Zealantis? No, we probably do if they're playing Zealantis. I imagine they are. But do you think they see the Zealantis line? Right? Overall. I think this is the fairest hit to not nuke T-Nexus while lowering its power level. Also, Rabbit Hit would drastically change the format in general, so safer and relevant pick for sure. I kind of agree. I think what I like about the Spark hit is that it evens the playing field for how Rabbit functions in other decks as well. On top of that, it's like generally a really good generic card for a lot of decks, and I think that seeing something like Spark Go effectively makes Thunder Nexus like weaker as a whole, and thus Astro Rabbit inside of Thunder Nexus also gets weaker, right? Because you don't have an extra Nexus target. Circle of the Sky is kind of good, and it now makes for an interesting route to go if you want to. But yeah. Oh, it's Fire Kings? Yeah, I still, I guess I don't see how they out our Husbando. Not yet, at least, you know? I guess we'll wait and see, because we have so much time before they can actually really even do anything. Or before we can do everything, really. But we'll see. Zealantis, High King Avatar, right? I think so, right? And it will really depend if they see it. Maybe I can go grab some more water and go to the bathroom while I'm at it. Because I think we're going to be here a while. Blink, blink, blink. Anyone read any good books recently? Ah. Never mind, I see it. They have Dingirsu in their deck. Very fun. And then there's the Avrata. Yep, goodbye. Very cool. Mr. Streamer never let me change my spirit deck 20 minutes before casuals ever again. Oh, did you actually? Did that go poorly? I filmed it at 3-0 because I forgot to do a water spirit. Ooh, you cut down a water spirit. That is dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. That is actually super dangerous. All right, let's do the fun thing. You guys already know what we're gonna do. We have to. Oof, I know. It's rough out there, but we have to. What are you playing today? We're trying to play Winged KURIBOH level 6. This card is a destruction for the hero archetype, or KURIBOH archetype technically. And the big thing that it allows you to do is that if your opponent declares an attack, or if they activate a monster effect, you contribute it and destroy the monster and inflict battle damage, which I think is a pretty okay payoff. We can search it, which is nice, and I think we can even special summon? No, it must be a special summon from the hand. Oh. Right. Right. Okay. Well, not as good as I thought it was, but okay. That's okay. We can do something else. Wild Monster appears. I can check that out, actually. What's Wild Monster appeals? Wild Monster appears. Boop, boop. If only your opponent controls a monster, special summon from your hand, one monster with original level 7, 11 or lower that cannot be normal summon or set, ignoring its summoning conditions. Ooh, is unaffected by effects of your cards except for its own. Its effects of this card. Shuffle the deck phase. Ooh, interesting. You cannot normal summon, set, or special summon monsters, and your opponent takes no damage. That's the whole point of it. Kind of a fun little cheese, though. That sounds like the whole point of it. Yeah, sounds good until. Very true. Let's go with the Vion engine. Hero kind of builds itself, I'm not gonna lie. It is like explicitly free to build heroes. Not legitimately, because it's actually like $10 billion, but you know, you get my point. One here, one here, one here. Should play two, but you know, I'm kind of a wimp that way. We'll go for this, and then you, and then of course we gotta grab polymerization. Where are you? You. Perfect. That'd be good, but never mind. It's kind of interesting. I do like the idea of it, but yeah, it seems like a little bit slow. What am I forgetting here? Shadow Mist, of course. And Darklaw, I guess. We're not really playing the Darklaw engine, though, so I don't guess we really need it. But one or two Shadow Mist might be good. Maybe pretty much only one is what we need. Neos Fusion could be pretty all right. Here's a challenge. Winged KURIBOH level 6, Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, and also the OG Flame Wingman in one duel. Can we do that? I think that's very possible. And also be really hilarious, now that I'm really thinking about it. Because holy. Also, we are out of Fusion Destinies. Might be important. Perfect. Perfect. No Poison Rose, SMH, also true. That's what I'm saying. Were we able to successfully make a deck with Poison Rose? I don't think we were. Which feels bad. Let's go take out E-Calls. Let's unfortunately take out a blink. I mean, all of this looks pretty standard. Not gonna lie. We do have 14 cards, though. I think I'm missing one from the extra deck, and I cannot tell what that might be. Neos Bubble Man Wear, also true! Also true! Technically, it's a Neos card, you know? It's an extra deck monster that I'm forgetting. If you want to be cool as heck, you can even make an evil hero variant with the Sabotel package. Oh, actually, that could be kind of cool. That'd be kind of funny, also. I think I'm missing like a utility card. You know, like just Brave Neos. Sure, why not? That seems like a good time. Oh, gotta. Let's check in. Let's see if we can do it. So the challenge today, I guess, is to summon the original Flame Wingman, Winged KURIBOH level 6, and the new Flame Wingman, which I think is very possible, all in the same turn. Let's see if we can even bonus points for getting them on the field. Dangerous or Adoration? Ooh, Dangerous actually might have been a little better for the burn damage. Adoration, very solid pick though. I do like Adoration a lot for a generic hero fusion. So, ooh, Sword Soul Moye with the Golden Sword Soul. Oh, great, perfect. I needed one of these. Luckily, though, we should be able to get a little bit of draws off this. Honest Neos isn't terrible, but it would clear the Grandmaster Chichao. The problem is, though, we're not necessarily getting a lot of good card advantage off of a Sword Soul matchup. This is always kind of the problem with Sword Soul and Master Duel, is that you could drop Maxi, but what's that really going to get you? He's going to add a card, set 2, and then be like, all right, could be enough. Yep, there's Blackout. There's no way that you're playing. Whatever. I need to put in Super Poly into this. Wow. Oh, I know what you're missing. Mudball Man. True. Very true. Wow. Okay, I'm getting punked, right? They're playing Horus? I'm getting punked. I'm just getting punked. I'm just getting punked. Luckily, though, we're going to draw a billion, right? No. No, we're not. Okay. All right, we have a Destiny Hero, Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, and a Sword Soul Grandmaster Chichao, as well as I think we can bait almost all of this stuff. Ready? All right, so we're going to go for Cross Keeper here. Ah, Maxi. Very cool, very cool, very cool, very cool. Looks like we do have the Call Up of the Grave for Maxi, though. Oh yeah, I've never heard of Horror Sword Soul Hero before. No, of course, my mistake, of course. No, I haven't delved that deep into the Copium yet, where I'm just stuffing engines into cards. Or into decks, rather, what I say. All right, we get to summon out Shadow Mist. So that's one interruption down. Very cool. Next, I know he has in the back the Ting. I get to Triple Tactics Talent here. I get to take one card that our opponent controls. So now he gets to pretty much he almost has to activate the Phoenix Enforcer here. He doesn't have to, but if he doesn't, I'm going to take it, attempt to activate its effect, get negated by the Chichao, and then I'm going to, yep, and then I'm going to link it off. Literally shoving Horus into everything. That's what I've seen. This has to be a Masca's deck. I cannot make this up. This has to be a Mascus deck. What? I'm so confused. Highlander deck, also very true. Like, I don't really understand what's going on. But let's see how this chain resolves backwards. Destroys everything. Hopier Squadron comes onto the field. Check. Destroy Finks Enforcer has to destroy something and a card on the board. Yep, and itself. Okay, perfectly fine. And then Triple Tactics Talent activates and I get Hopier Squadron. Okay. I get to activate Emerald to Hero Shadow Mist here. As well. Oh no. Destroy Finks Enforcer. That's cool. Copy the Grave. And I know one card in the hand is the King Sarcophagus, and there's a secondary card that I can also exploit, so that's fun. I haven't gotten to Vertaniconda myself, so we'll see what we can do. All right, let's add from our deck to our hand. Ooh. I guess I can add Winged KURIBOH level 6. Check some things off for us. Let's go Visioneer of Vion. Visioneer of Vion, activate the effect, going to send a hero from our deck to the graveyard. I might as well send the Destiny hero Malicious, which is cool. Then we go for Visioneer of Vion. Visioneer of Vion effect is going to activate. We're going to banish the Shadow Mist, add a Polymerization from our deck to our hand. Boop. Make sure you take a look at his list after this. I absolutely have to. Hands down, 10 billion% have to look at the list. Let's go for Malicious effect. Malicious effect on the board. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a swift. I would go for an extra hero Infernal Devicer. In fact, I will actually. I forgot that I'm playing the cool version of this deck. Infernal Devicer. Devicer effect activate here. We're going to go ahead and reveal the OG Flame Wingman for Burstinatrix. And okay, well, you know, I wanted to summon out the Winged KURIBOH level 6, but you wouldn't let me. Very cool. Yeah, let's check. We have to check that list, right? Hopier Squadron, Branded Albaz, Bestial, Hero, Horus Sword Soul. Oh, and my bad. Kashtira too. Kashtira is also makes an appearance inside this list. That is wild. This has to be one of the craziest deck lists I've ever seen. This guy's cooking. No, he overcooked. This steak is burnt. But that is wild. How did he do that? Why did he do that? Also, look at these. Look at these. Look at these. The score differentials. What was that? 5 months ago, I was Master 1. That's wild. And then ever since then, just steadily declining. Down, down. Better to overcook than undercook? I can agree with that. This card's good. Goes in. This card's good. Click. That card, reading. Good. Click. True. Almost got away with it too. Not gonna lie. Master 1, can you believe it? I used to be so young and handsome. But now I'm just old and I complain online. We go again. Ooh. If it's a mix of the 4 best decks in the past 2 years together, it'll be the best deck ever created. True. That actually is kind of fair. All right, nothing in the grip except for instant contact and a Malicious. Funny enough, a Winged KURIBOH level 6 also kind of works here, not gonna lie. So a new player deck building looks fun. So true. What do I got to deal with here? Oh wow, that's crazy. Maxi, Ash Blossom, and Droll Lockbird out of the Pot of Prosperity. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Plus set 3 pass. Feather Duster 1 time. That's pretty close. It's gonna hit me with a Max C. Nope. Ooh. Funny. All right, let's go for Stratos. Effective Stratos activates will add a hero from our deck to our hand. Okay. I think I'm gonna make it this Ferris. It's gotta be Ferris. We'll go Battle Phase. Play it real slow, real slow. Yeah. End phase. We have Spirit of Neo, so we can't particularly die here. I guess there is an argument to be made that we could get floodgated out of the game, but then again, you know, might be okay. Did we just say screw pure Kuriboh? We did. I quite literally could not make it work. So we just slapped it inside of heroes and said that's good, you know? And then just said that's good. I'm hoping we can bring it out in a couple turns. Or maybe we can, we're playing against stun more than likely, so who knows. Also, just a big by the by. I think it's really interesting because we can bait this Triple Tactics talent to draw into 2 cards. I might do it with this instant contact here. Maybe. Actually, maybe the instant contact is too much. Because I can't attack with that. But I can attack with this. Ferris effect can activate, we can discard the Malicious from our hand. Normally, death proof. Maxi. I knew Maxi would fire off here. It's completely fine. We're going to be using Triple Tactics talents just to draw 2 cards and see if we can dig into like a Harpy's Feather Duster or something. I don't really care that I'm giving him the extra card because my intention was never to actually go beyond just the single summon. I just wanted the Maxi to prompt so we could Triple Tactics him. Okay. Next, we're going to go for a Triple Tactics talent. Let's go for drawing 2 cards. You winning, Dad? Maybe. It's going to be close, but I think we can do this if we can draw into a normal summonable guy. That's one of them. That is super one of them. Okay, we're going for Shadow Mist. Fun fact, I think this is lethal. Go for Ferris effect. Or Ferris in, rather. We already activated Ferris effect. Okay. 1,000. $36. I think this is going to be just shy of lethal. Battle step. And as Simo would say, damage step. Lethal. My mistake. Oh, we were winning. I'm sad. We had the Winged KURIBOH level 6 in hand. What were we going to do? Let's check their list. Oh, it was Dragon Maid. Oh. It was like, this is like the Dragon Maid you can make with like the structure decks, I think. So, okay. I don't feel too bad about that one. Feels kind of bad, but oh well. In Platinum, in this economy? No way. That's wild. That's a little wild. Going first. Okay. Can we summon all of the Flame Wingmans in one turn? I think we can, but I think we're facing off against someone who's on max C here, which is fine. We'll go ahead and go for a Hero Lives, pay half our life points. Pay a stack. Special summon out the Stratos from our deck. Then Stratos is going to activate here. We're going to add a hero monster from our deck to our hand. I think that we should go ahead and add the Vision Hero Vion. I think Vision Hero Vion sounds pretty sweet. Go for a Vision Hero Vion effect. Vision Hero Vion effect, send to the graveyard a card. I'm gonna do, let's see, Malicious. Then, oh, I really want to use Vion here to get a polymerization, so I'm going to use Malicious preemptively. Excuse me. Not the biggest fan of this, but we'll see if it works. Gonna go for Malicious. Malicious going to go into Cross Crusader. Infernal Devicer, probably. Yeah. You know what you should play? Vanquished Soul. Hey, how's it going, Timothy Lawrence? Hello, good to see you. Good to see you, good to see you. And an Undesirable Duck, hello! Crimson Vion is crazy, not gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. It is also kind of crazy. Vanquished Soul does sound kind of fun. It's been a while since I played with Vanquished Soul, so that does sound pretty cool. All right, we're gonna go for Vion here. Vion effect, we're going to banish the Stratos. We're going to add from our deck to our hand this Polymerization. Okay. So, real talk. We can go into... Oh, man. I want to summon it in one turn, though. How do I do it? You always stream when I'm busy? Hey, hopefully we'll be able to stream a lot more frequently and when most people are open. And also, that's also on my bad. I've been also super busy. And I've missed you guys. It's been a hot minute. So you know there's that. Okay. So how do I do this? I think we have to go Wonder Driver. I think we have to go Wonder Driver. Perfect. We have to go Polymerization here. Polymerization, I do think we have to go for the OG, or rather not necessarily the OG. Go for Shadow Mist here off the top with these two for a Flame Wingman Infernal Rage. Then we can go for here, we can activate the effect of Shadow Mist. Then we can also activate the effect of the Infernal Rage. The question here is, because we're obviously, I think off the top, we're grabbing a copy of Favorite Contact. Then with Shadow Mist, I think we're grabbing a copy of the Winged KURIBOH level 6. Because I think that'd be really funny. Unfortunately, we have to do it. Oh god, that sucks. Okay. I think we're gonna have to go for Flame Wingman here. Flame Wingman effect's gonna activate. We're going to bring out Sunrise from our deck. Then we're gonna go for a Sunrise effect here to activate, grabbing a Miracle Fusion from our deck to our hand. Feels pretty funny. Then I think we're gonna have to go for. Oof. You know what's crazy? I don't even know what I can really bring out with this combination of cards, the Spirit of Neos and the Burstinatrix. A little bit funny, but we'll see. What's going on, Sardine? Hello, good to see you. What's up? Nothing much. We are big chilling, trying to make Winged KURIBOH level 6 work, and I think we are coming into a little bit of our own. We don't really have a big payoff for this yet, because I don't have Neos on the board. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to add an additional interruption. So, oh god, Poly into Miracle Fusion can get us into what? What can it get us into? The answer is probably nothing. So we can go into, I guess it's Winged KURIBOH level 6. I'm kind of down to go Winged KURIBOH level 6 and go into, let's see what it does. It's a little tiny little 500 attack. Little baby. Little baby. Why isn't there a hero fusion that requires KURIBOH as material? That's what I'm saying. That would be crazy, right? We'll kind of love that unironically. The answer is trouble. Also true. I think we can definitely sequence this better, but maybe we could be fine. We have a way to deal potentially 4,000 damage if it's a Chaos Max build. We also have an Ash Blossom in the back, favorite contact, and polymerization. It's kind of interesting. So Neos, but fuzzy. Exactly. Exactly. It'd be kind of funny, actually, a little bit. Neos suit. You know what's crazy? This card actually does work with Evil Hero, because it's a level 6 hero monster that you can use off of the Dark Calling. That's funny. I never quite put 2 and 2 together. Discard 1 level 8 monster, draw 2 cards. I feel like at some point in time I just can't let him do that, but I don't really care until I get to somewhere new, you know? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. That's also fine. You can send 1 level 1 light tuner monster to the graveyard. Seems kind of okay. Seems kind of very okay. White Stone of Ancients. Okay. Melody of Awakening Dragon is also fine. I feel like they were trying to plan out how to do this OTK, and I think that works. But we should be able to do something here. Spear of Neos is going to come in clutch, not going to lie. Can Winged KURIBOH level 6 be played inside of Neos? Chaos Max! Wait, hold. If I play my cards right, I can actually burn him for 4,000 damage. Like, actually 4,000 damage. I was just joking. Okay. Hold on. Hold. If this Blue Eyes player is doing what I think they're doing, they might go for Alternative Dragon to destroy a card. That's fine. But what I think we could do... Wait, Chaos Max can't be destroyed by card effects, can it? Never mind. Chaos Max is probably just Mage material. That's also true. Can Mage be destroyed by card effects? That's all I really care about. As long as it can be destroyed by Winged KURIBOH level 6, then I am perfectly okay with that. It's fine. That seems fine. Again, we can't really be killed. I guess does Chaos Max do double piercing damage? Does this have to summon in defense position? It does. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. 1 time for the 1 time. Let's go on Shadow Chaos CTV. Hello. Magi has 3 negates. Oh. That feels extra bad. Do you think that they're able to bring it out? I doubt it, right? Monster, spell, and trap negate? That's kind of cool. Ooh, interesting. I can Ash Blossom that? That's funny. Did not know I could do that. You hold Called By for that? You're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. What can I bring out? Probably nothing. Out of all the things to call by, that's the one you call by. Fascinating. Destroy one monster, and if you do, you're kind of annoying. Cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. A little obnoxious, not gonna lie to you. Luckily, I guess, the other problem is ooh, that's kind of fun. Hold, wait. I can destroy Blue Eye Spear Dragon, which is nice. So if I go for his Blue Eye Spear Dragon here on the attack, okay, we're in there, hold. Hold. We can do this. They're picking attack target. They're reading Wing KURIBOH level 6. They're thinking to themselves, no way should I attack first, but they're wrong. Okay. They're declaring an attack into Wing KURIBOH level 6, which means that I should be able to activate the effect of Wing KURIBOH level 6 to tribute itself. After tributing itself, I can then destroy a card and inflict damage equal to that monster's attack points to my opponent. Ah. Very fun. Completely fine, though. That means we do live. It means we live for one turn, which is just enough for us to perform an OTK. Because I can beat over this Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. The Blue Eye Spirit Dragon does bring out a defense position synchro monster, aka, oh, Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. Oh no! Return the target to hand. To hand. It's fine. That's fine. It's got to be fine. Unfortunately, that has to be fine. Yeah. Okay, so that means we have to use here. This is the biggest unfortunate thing I've ever seen. Our favorite contact. Favorite contact, my heart is pounding at the moment. Ooh. I can special summon a lot of things here. DPE might be one of the best ones to do, I'm not going to lie to you. Because I think we can do one level 6 or higher and one Destiny Hero monster. How do I summon you? Oh, okay, perfect. Otherwise, I could go for this Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, which I think could be beneficial. Let's go Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. Shuffle back Malicious and Flaming Man. Can't do piercing damage, but I can bring out Destiny Hero, Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, bringing down Chaos Max who's a swimpy 2600, saving me for just one more turn. I should have shuffled back something else. What? Send one Blue Eyes monster from your hand to the graveyard. It cannot attack. You gotta be kidding me. And also you're sending the Blue Eyes Jet Dragon? Seems perfectly okay. I know I can't activate the effect of Destiny Hero Destroy Phoenix Enforcer because it was not properly summoned. Never mind, I lied. I can definitely do that. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon on the board. Let's go! Bringing this down to the wire. We have Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. We can activate the effect of Spirit of Neos, summon defense position, bring out Spirit of Neos, adding from deck to hand. It's probably got to be this end shuffle here, but Instant Contact is a very tempting target. What do we have that's level 7 or lower? I guess I can go Brave Neos here. We'll go and Instant Contact. Down to the absolute wire. But I think we're gonna be okay. Oh no, return it to the hand, please. Or not. I guess you go for the polymerization there because you didn't read Spirit of Neos. Very cool. Very cool. Do 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 do. Okay, what do you got for me? SP Little Knight. Trying to clear the board a little bit, huh? Banish the Spirit of Neos, because of course. Kind of fine with me in a lot of levels. Oh! Banishing Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. I dig it, I can dig it. I do get my Malicious back, which I think is kind of funny. But yeah, why is it that these players that take so long to make bad moves? So here's the crazy part. I don't know, right? These were very interesting, very cool moves, but I don't quite understand the thought process here. Because we were able to, they missed lethal on so many levels. Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon's gonna go ahead and grab them back some more Blue Eyes cards. Everyone's trying Blue Eyes today. Maybe that'll be our next one. We'll see. I know, I couldn't even send the DP. Isn't that crazy? Oh. When your face-eye Blue Eyes monster is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can have a Dragon-type monster in your graveyard, and you have a Dragon-type monster in your graveyard, special card in your hand. If you deflect 600 damage to your opponent for each Dragon-type monster with different names in your graveyard. How many do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 6. DPE. Okay. I think what we could do. What? Oh, I can do from my hand or graveyard? That's crazy. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let's banish Sunrise here for Winged KURIBOH, level 6. Give us a little bit of insulation on the follow-up turn. That's kind of funny. I didn't think that the deck needed it, but I guess it does. Watch Detective Spirit of Neos. Then we're going to bring out Neos on the board. Crazy doesn't have a summoning animation, but I guess that's fine. I guess that has to be fine. Okay, they're waiting for something clearly. They just do not know what these cards do, and that's okay. Let's go for Instant Contact. I'll pay 1,000 life points. All right, we're gonna go ahead and grab from our Flame Wingman, the OG. 30 seconds left on the clock is not a whole lot of time to think. I'm gonna have to really make sure I can get this. Ready for this one? 3, 2, 1. I'm going for Polymerization. Perfect. Polymerization here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab out Flame Wingman Eternal Rage. Infernal Rage? The timers make me messed up. Check. Going for Infernal Rage effect. Okay. Gonna grab Favorite Contact from my graveyard and add it to my hand. Perfect. Anyone in here? Then we're gonna go ahead and go for cross. Go. They must have shortened the timer. Go for Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader effect, we're gonna target the Malicious. Malicious effect onto the board. Can you not pass back so I can just get ready? I'm getting stall timered. No, 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 no. Come on. Tribute the malicious. Ah! Abduct hand. Go for no. Come on. Spirit Neos. Onyxios. Doing too much. I'm trying to do too little. Miracle Fusion. Go. Go now. Miracle Fusion. Oh no. How did I even waste that much time? I feel like I had plenty of time to do everything. You know what's crazy? We would have walked away from that one. We would have won it. Go Miracle Fusion, go for our big Neos, Flame Wingman, our didn't work. How? I didn't even think it was taking that long. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's really fine. It's fine. My soul just hurts a little bit. Horrible feeling. That's what I'm saying. What's going on, Goshi, by the way? Hello. Good to see you. We have our hand. We bricked. It feels bad. We bricked. Maybe if we pass back fast enough, they won't realize that we did this. You know. Oh, it's Sky Strikers. Okay. Well, no, I think we just lose. This use Anaconda would be faster. That's true. That is true. We bricked that one. That doesn't count. We bricked that one. And we're gonna get OTK'd. Big problem inside of Yu-Gi-Oh! 2, in terms of deck building, is that once you brick, you will get OTK'd. There's almost no point in playing on a match unless specifically you just want to be there for no reason. Sucks. Even Sky Strikers can do the OTK on an open board. Okay, well this hand is only slightly better, I guess. A little afraid because her tag is Jessie. Do you think this is who I think it is? It's not, but... Unless... It's Horus something, so it actually could very much be the Jessie I'm thinking of. Hopefully they use something like an Ash Blossom here, just so I can get some max value off of this. But, to be seen. Jesse Pinkman? Exactly. Exactly. I feel like I can Ash Blossom this. Is probably not the best thing to do, considering I can get punished by pretty much everything here, including the incoming Triple Tactics talents. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not sure if I was particularly afraid of them adding a Horus card from deck to hand, because like, what are they going to do? Use it? That'd be crazy. You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. And by Jesse, you mean Jesse Anderson, right? Because that's me too. Me too. Which is just Jaden, unfortunate. We know it's just Jaden. Okay, Call by the Grave is pretty useful here. I do like that quite a bit. A Judgment would be probably the worst thing in the world. So unless I'm playing specifically out of my mind, we'll go for Hero Lives here. Pay quick 4 stacks. Nada. Okay. We'll go for a Stratos. Go for Stratos here. Activate the effect. Add a hero monster from deck to hand. What you got for me? Nada. Okay, that's actually pretty insane. We'll grab a Vion here for our normal summon. I think this should get us right about rare. But for Vion effect, we're going to send to the graveyard a hero monster. The hero monster we'll be sending for this one, I think, is actually going to be Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. We're going to have to activate the effect of Shadow Mist to add a card from deck to hand. Well, okay, that worked out. What were they playing? Oh. Morphine Jar with Horus Jar. Fascinating. Don't like that, but fascinating. Just had to make sure. Just had to make sure. Based. It kind of is based. I like the idea of the Morphine Jar shenanigans, you know? Okay, let's go for Stratos. This is probably the bad idea, but at least we can pair this off into something like a yes, Ash Blossom, please. That's be the best one. Nope. Perfect. I'll compare this off into a Ferris, because Ferris is actually pretty good there. What's going on, KJZ? Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Late season platinum rank is true purgatory? Dog, that's what I'm saying. It's like a complete toss-up between actual real Yu-Gi-Oh decks and silver. Yeah, that's actually a great comparison. Or is this platinum ever spread the rank? Oh no. No, this is definitely platinum, unfortunately. We'll grab for a Shadow Mist here and go ahead and activate the effect of Ferris to chain block it a little bit, even though I don't really think they have Ash Blossom. I'm gonna go ahead and grab out a Increase. Increase, we're gonna grab from the deck to the hand. I want to grab this Winged KURIBOH level 6, but I think instead I'm going to grab for Evil. You know, why not? We'll grab Winged KURIBOH level 6. That's the whole point of this shenanigans here. Then we're gonna go for Increase. Increase, we're gonna tribute the Ferris. Summon out Increase. Increase effect, we're gonna go send Vion. Ash Blossom. Okay, so it is an Ash Blossom. Fascinating. Well, then why didn't you activate it before? You silly. They're like, why did you add a Winged KURIBOH level 6? What could you possibly have in your hand? Oh, God. All right, we're going to go for Vion. Vion effect to activate here. We're going to send to the graveyard a card. Also, that's fine, too. We're going to send to the graveyard the Malicious. Activate the effect of Vion here. We'll go ahead and banish the Ferris. Anything. Anything here. Okay, thank God you activate that Ash Blossom. It's so fascinating to me, that type of Ash Blossom pivot, because it does actually kind of matter, not gonna lie. But doesn't matter too much. I'm going Triple Tactics Talent here. Let's check the hand. What am I playing against? Ooh, it's Chaos. That's fun. Chaos Space is a good card, so I'm just gonna run that one. Cool. Okay, so then next we're gonna go for Cross Crusader. Seems pretty decent here. Here's going Red Hood. Hello. Swolelax, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty okay. We're just playing with the new Winged KURIBOH level 6 card. I don't really know how good it is. So far it's been interesting, but good to have you here. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Hopefully you're having a good one too. I'd like to say that I need to summon out something like the Spirit of Neos would be a fun one. I think that might be the play, right? Because I think otherwise I can summon out, what's the Miracle Fusion I can summon out here for? I have two, I guess I could do that one. Wouldn't be too bad. Let's go for Malicious here. Malicious here on the board. Then we're gonna go to, I think, Infernal Devicer. I think should be satisfactory here. Infernal Devicer effect's gonna activate, grabbing us a. I'll grab two. I'll grab two cards to thin out the deck a little bit. Going to go for Avion and Burstinatrix. Perfect. Then we're gonna go for Wonder Driver. Wonder Driver, go for the Miracle Fusion. We're gonna go ahead and summon out from our, I want to say that we should, I should have grabbed the other one so we could have a pop on the board. That's fine. We'll go ahead and grab the one and the only Elemental Hero, Infernal Rage. Go ahead and go activate the effect of the Wonder Driver and also the effect of Infernal Rage. Now I can't get this out of the field zone because of the summoning, but I can do something a little bit different. I can banish the Ring Kruber level 6 and I can go for something crazy, but I think I might just leave it at this. Otherwise I can go for Miracle Fusion here. Set a favorite contact and end. Perfect. What are your thoughts on the Armored XE cards? I love them. I think they're really cool. So during the XYZ festival, I played Suship, which utilized the Armored XE rank 5 and the rank 12, I want to say. There's the big one. And that was so fun to play with. I think they're a really cool strategy that actually offers a lot to XYZ decks. Nice. We even messed that one up and we got rewarded. All right, come on. Rank up into Plat 3, please. But what about you? You've been playing them? They seem like a lot of fun. At least to me, I like them a lot. We're on a rank up game. Save me, Wing Kruber level 6. Save me. Save me. I've been trying to use the Armored XYZ cards to make Evil Eye decent. They're a pretty good splash engine for the deck, if I'm right. So I kind of like that. It's kind of neat. Okay. Well. Liquid Soldier? Nope. Not on the Liquid Soldier, at least in the summon. Let's see if I have End Shuffle here. Not on the End Shuffle. Whoa, that's weird. Okay, here's the crazy part. I can't really add anything with this. I could go for example, go here. I guess I could summon out for 2 to search. Because I could get the instant contact to go into, grab a Miracle Fusion. Yeah, but I'm missing a poly. I'm missing a poly. It's not terrible. Stratos can grab me the same thing. I can just play defense for a turn. Doesn't sound too bad either. Let's go ahead. Let's go for Spirit of Neos, see what happens. Spirit of Neos, activate the effect to add a card from deck to the hand. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab, ooh, I could grab Poly now. Doesn't get me anything. Well, it does get me one thing. It could get me the, could get me a Brave Neos. That's about it. Let's go for Instant Contact. Let's go for a Spirit of Neos. Shuffle itself back, bring out the regular Neos. Go for Instant Contact here. Instant Contact activating the effect to bring out the Sunrise from our deck. Perfect. Then we'll go for Sunrise effect. Grab the Miracle Fusion. Seems about right. We're gonna go ahead and link these two off. I think we could even do a Wonder Driver here, but I think I'm gonna go for Infernal Devicer instead. Let's grab 2 cards from the deck. I think is not great. Again, we're missing some key cards here. But we'll go. Showcase off this. Grab Burstinatrix and grab Flame Wingman. Then, end shuffle here. Save me card, save me. One draw. Huh. Okay, I guess Call by the Grave is something. We'll set Call by the Grave. No pass. We have follow-up for next turn. It's probably not going to be enough, but we can try something here. Let's try to hope for and pray for something, but we'll see. Maybe you'd be better off just putting Winged KURIBOH in a regular hero deck as opposed to a Neos hero deck. I also kind of agree. I think that the Winged KURIBOH level 6 card so far has been interesting in this Neos variant, but probably not like super great. You know what I'm saying? But that's a good point. Maybe we should make a deck and try that out for next time too. What is the GX archetypes that you think needs update support? I kind of agree. I think that Roids really could have some good cards to fix their issues. It's weird though, because as a machine Earth, or as a machine deck, Earth Machine is like the premier version of that. So you do run into a few problems where you don't have to like, where you might have to tailor to it, but I think that could work. Cloudian, I think also needs a little bit of love. Adrian Gecko. We already got Volcanics, which is kind of cool. We got the Skull Knight stuff, which is kind of interesting. The Oxy, the Hydrogeddon, all those things, that I think could be really interesting. I'm a big fan of Bastion Misawa, and I think those would be pretty cool. In addition, I think we also need the other Magnet Warrior cards, because doesn't he play some Magnet Warrior cards that don't quite exist? That I think could be really interesting. So big fan of that one, and I think also that could be a pretty good exploration. Obviously, the hot sauce archetype. You can't catch me without saying the hot sauce archetype. Also, something that it'd be very fun to do. But yeah. What's going on, Takaru Plays? Hello, what's the gimmick today? Today, we're trying to mess with the Winged KURIBOH level 6 inside of the deck. I don't really know if it's really any good, but it is really funny, at the very least. So there's that. You know, I'm gonna activate Maxi here, I guess, because we are going to be destroying this Dark Magician's card, so that's fun. I'll go ahead and activate the effect of Spirit of Neos. Bring out Neos onto the board. What's going on, Vivo Snapback? Hello, it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Yeah, Bastion's Magnet Warrior cards were weird. I can't really quite remember them. We'll have to do like a GX watch along someday. I think that sounds like a lot of fun. We should do that for sure. Okay, unfortunately, we're going to have to bring out the Flame Wingman level 6. Our Flame Wingman level 8? That's right. We got to activate the effect of Flame Wingman. We're going to go ahead and grab from our deck to our hand. Ooh. Okay. Completely fine. Completely fine. Give Roids a field spell that gives them protection and allows them to fusion summon, then a new monsters for the main deck. They should be all right. I think that actually sounds pretty good. What's going on, Louis Plays? Hello. We're scheduled messes with your stream time. I'm saying 48-hour Swolelax watches GX stream. I would be so down. If there's a way for us to get around the copyright at all, which I think there might be, I think I would love to do. I think I would love to do a GX season 1 watch along where we just watch GX straight, and you guys and I could just could chill out. That'd be so good. I'd be so down. You guys have no clue. You guys have no clue how down I would be. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. I think we have lethal in hand. I do want to summon out all of these. So one of the main missions I had today, which for some reason I am now able to do, we're gonna go for Miracle Fusion. Miracle Fusion, I'm gonna summon Elemental Hero, Flame Wingman, onto the board. And then finally, we have Elemental Hero Wingman, Infernal Rage. We have the OG Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, Jaden's favorite monster. And now introducing a new, cuter hero, Winged KURIBOH, level 6. This little goofy guy. That's hilarious. Now we have successfully put on board all 3 Flame Wingmen. We are missing just one more, and unfortunately, I don't know if we can get it. However, I think that's completely fine because I think we are going to do lethal anyways here. Let's go ahead and take out this Dark Magicians, and we'll attack for game. Go Neos! Karate chop of some sort. Infernal Rage! Oh. From your deck or graveyard, I think that works out just fine. Because we're also under Max C, by the way. I was not expecting the powerful Dark Magician. No. I guess we can now finally use the Dark Magicians. Good thing we picked that up, because we would have been very screwed. Ooh, that sucks. Magic Kuriboh back to hand. It feels pretty bad. Magic Kuriboh stopped our OTK attempt, and I'm not the biggest fan of it. No! Main phase 2. Can I burn for any sort of damage here? I might be able to, but that's still kind of a lot. So instead, I think what we can do is we can... Oh god, go for Predaplant Verte Anaconda by sending the Dark Magicians and the OG Flame Wingman. Send him to the grave. And I cannot believe I'm saying this. I have not been locked yet. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Predaplant Verte Anaconda, pay 2,000 life points, send Fusion Destiny to the graveyard, and summon out the one and the only. I can send Winged KURIBOH level 6 as a target. Let's go! Instead, I'm gonna send Denier and Malicious, the OG classics, for Phoenix Enforcer on the board. All right, end phase. All right, let's see it. And my 3rd Max C, and if you count, I have activated 3 Max C this turn now. And we can go. That's why he's also pretty good. It's an interesting little card. He's also pretty good inside of something like Evil Heroes because you can use it for the Dark Calling to bring out something like Malicious Bane, which I think is hilarious in retrospect. You just summon 1 spellcaster fusion monster by banishing materials from your field or graveyard. That sounds really interesting. How about I do something like this, though? I think this brings out Quartet Magician, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but because I don't know if it can be actually affected by anything. Did you have nothing that you could summon? Nothing that you could summon? You're crazy! Okay. Hopefully we can pick up the slack here. I think we're in a dominating control position. 1 more interruption left. I've kind of just been firing things off left and right into the big end phase here. We're going to activate the effect of Destroy Phoenix Enforcer to destroy itself and the Magician's Robe. Activate the effect of Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. Now we do have one thing to worry about. We know that they have the Magic Kuriboh in the hand already, so we will have to play around this a little carefully. Active effect of Destroy Phoenix Enforcer going to bring out DPE. Bring the board. Okay, now here's the trick. I think what we need to do is I need to activate the effect of something like Malicious. Malicious onto the board. Activate the effect. Then we're gonna go ahead and go and activate Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. We got this easy. Destroy Predaplant Verte Anaconda. Destroy Malicious. Then, only then, go for Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader effect. Cross Crusader activates here. We're going to go ahead and summon back Denier. Extra material, activate the effect of Denier. We're going to send back Malicious from our banished zone into the deck. Top of the deck. What's going on, Cristobal Valet? Hello. Hello, hello, good to see you. Playing some hero action with the new Winged KURIBOH level 6. I think now we can go ahead and grab... The Honest Neos sounds pretty tempting here. And I kind of like that. So we're going to go for battle phase, an OTK with our favorite little hero, Winged KURIBOH, level 6. Damage calc? No, wait, that was in battle step, what? Okay, that's fine. I was gonna put Honest Neos. No! It's not my fault, I swear. Yeah, this is gonna have to be it, unfortunately. Okay. Man, they are hanging on for absolute dear life, and I cannot believe I misplayed by not having the toggle on to boost our little buddy. That's completely fine. Honest Neos is gonna have to clear here anyways with Cross Crusader. For 4,000 direct damage. Incredible. And our Plat 3 rank up game. I do like that quite a bit. That's fun. Very fun. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Let's check out the deck. So this is the Winged KURIBOH level 6 strategy. Needs a little bit of tweaking. So I will say this about the deck is that it's more like a regular hero strategy that we just happened to be able to play the Winged KURIBOH in. But I think it's cool. And I can see how this card fits into the strategy. Competitively, would you play more than just one copy of Winged KURIBOH level 6? Absolutely not. But Winged KURIBOH level 6 does fit very well with cards like DPE. If you're playing the Evil Hero engine, then you can use it for things like Malicious Bane, which is kind of cool. On top of that, it's pretty easy to get out, and it is an extra form of interruption, I guess. So I maybe initially gave this card a little bit of crap, but, you know, he's adorable. Look at this little guy. Just a little guy. So that seems like a lot of fun. This deck was pretty cool. I want to experiment a little more with this strategy, so maybe we can. Not even that bad to draw. I don't really think so either. So it's always treated as an elemental hero card. So technically it even has synergies with things like Ferris. Yeah, exactly. You can pitch it off of Ferris, which is nice. You can also use it as polymerization material if you have something like Stratos, or if you have something like I guess you'd have to be running some of the normal heroes. Unfortunately, it doesn't combo that well with something like Neos, so you can't fuse this and Neos together for something like Flame Wingman, Infernal Rage. I think that would be really cool, though. Honestly, if I was playing this strategy, or if I'm designing this card, I think I'd make this card a dark monster. Right? I make it a dark monster or a fire monster, or I make it something like a wind, right? Something kind of cool, kind of cute. Because then what you end up doing is making complete synergy all the way around. Maybe that's the balance, is that this thing can't be fusioned with Neos for Flame Wingman, but I think that kind of defeats the purpose. Look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. He's so cute. But, you know, maybe that's just me. Because ultimately, I would have loved to see a little more out of this card so far, but I think that's like the most that we're gonna get out of this strategy is like a cute little couple interruptions, then a hero shell on top of that. Adorable though, pretty adorable. It would look something a little more like this. Maybe like if I had to cut 2 more cards, because I think that'd be somewhat necessary to be like cutting an N shuffle. And like a, like that, I think, and maybe upping this to like 3, 43. That's great. We'll go for 44. You know, 45. I resolved the effect to burn for 25k against a cash player today. Let's go! That's sick. And also removes the guy from the board, so that way you don't have to deal with his banishing effect. That's pretty cool. I do like that a lot. See, if this card was Spell Trap as well, I think it would maybe even be better. Because what you end up happening, or if this guy's a masked hero as well, oh, could you imagine? The possibilities. You could send to the graveyard, you could use it for banish material to get something out, something like Contrast, Hero Chaos. Chaos. That would be pretty sweet, actually. Now that I'm really thinking about it, that'd be intensely sweet. Yeah, realistically, would I play this deck like this? Probably not. I think if I had to play this deck anyway with the Winged KURIBOH level 6, it'd be doing something like these two gone and then going nuts, you know? Like you go for here, 1U, and playing like a 42 card hero variant with one copy of the Winged KURIBOH level 6. That, I think, is about what your hero strategy is going to look like with this card in it. Could be interesting and kind of a neat little line that you can just weave in there. Like, for example, if you already have favorite contact in your hand, you need something to search, you can now search the Winged KURIBOH level 6, which again is just an extra little copy of the card. So there's some utility here too. I can kind of see the theory here. Like if you get this card off of something else, you don't have to search it off Spirit of Neos, or technically it also gives Spirit of Neos. If you summon Spirit of Neos, it gives it an extra little thing to play if you really want to, you know? Not too terrible. I do like the additions of the other wingmen, because that means that I have to make this card off of the flame wingman. But I think instead, this card gets really good as a, wow, what would even be the thing I would bring off of this card? Probably nothing. Now that I'm really thinking about it. Maybe just replacing this with an extra Destiny Hero Dystopia, maybe? You know? Nah, I'm a coward. Listen, I'm a little scaredy boy, and one. Here, we got this. Ready? 2, 3. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Aquaneos? Ooh, Aquaneos would be a good one for the hand rip, for sure. All right, let's play one more. One more. I've been enjoying streaming this thing. It's been a lot of fun. Going first. Let's see if we can get out all 3 elemental heroes in this turn. And if not, at least we can see if we can make it work. Let's go on, Nicholas. Hello, how's it going? The Winged KURIBOH. That's right. All right, look, speak of the devil. Winged KURIBOH, level 6. Okay, go for a hero lives here. You think they're on Exo Sister? Ah. That'd be a yes. Well, nice end phase. Winged Bricked KURIBOH. True. Brinked KURIBOH, level 6. Call by the grave one time. Okay, cool. Thank God. Now, what's crazy is they only need to do 4,000 damage, so even if they just summon like 3-4 guys, like what am I gonna do about it? Except for draw Spirit of Neos. That will save me. Oh, it's Labyrinth. Why do people hate me? Why are Labyrinth players like this? Who plays Labyrinth and says to themselves, this deck is fun? Why did they make this deck even? Sucks. Come on. Yugi Boomer complaining about decks, by the way, but holy. Especially when I'm like, combo off a billion times. Oh, look. Oh, that's nice. That's an OTK of my favorite deck. Well. Oh, great. Another hero lives. That's cool. No! Winged KURIBOH level 6! No! No! Why would you do that? No! You monster! Well, that's a bad one to end it on. We can't do that. Ooh, now this hand. Now this is a hand. All right, Hero lives. I don't even hate an Ash Blossom here, but I think a Hero Lives is going to be the strongest play I have. I trust you, Pearly. Ash Blossom, it's the feet one. Gross. Okay. We're going to go ahead and go for Stratos. Back to Stratos. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the Shadow Mist. Activate the Shadow Mist effect. We're going to discard the Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist, we're going to go for Ferris. And go for Shadow Mist Chainlink 1. We're going to go for Ferris Chainlink 2. Perfect. We're going to bring out Increase. Shadow Mist effect, we're going to grab, I think this would be the best time as any to grab Winged KURIBOH level 6. Then we're going to activate the Increase, and we're going to go for Ferris. Increase effect, activate. Almost Ash Blossom my own card, feels good. Gonna go for Vision Hero Vion. Vision Hero Vion effect's gonna activate here. We're gonna send to the graveyard a Malicious. Then I'm gonna go for Vision Hero Vion. Vision Hero Vion going to banish the Ferris. We're gonna grab Polymerization. Then we'll go ahead and grab out, ooh, Cross Crusader would be really good here, but, or and go for Infernal Devicer. Probably Infernal Devicer, seems like a little safer measure. Infernal Devicer on the board. And go ahead and go for Infernal Devicer here. Grab from our deck to our hand. Oh, Nibiru. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down. That's fine. We're gonna go for a Spirit or Elemental Hero Neos from our deck to our hand. I gotcha. Okay. I think at this point I have to go for something that is like Wonder Driver here, right? Because that feels extra bad. No, I'm gonna save that one. We'll go for the Polymerization here. My favorite Elemental Hero Nibiru. Okay. On this, you know what sucks about this? This forces me to use my Winged KURIBOH level 6 and my Elemental Hero Neos. I don't even know if I can do that. Oh, I can. Yeah, I have to get rid of my Ash Blossom. What a weird little play I just made. What a very strange play. Let's go for a Malicious here. Malicious on the board. Then we will go for Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader, we'll go ahead and activate the effect here. We're gonna go for Malicious. Now, I actually sequenced this wrong, just to let you know. So what I could have done here is link those two off for a Wonder Driver, summon Winged KURIBOH level 6, and then go nuts. Instead, though, I think I have to go for the unfortunate path of the Samurai and go for Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader, activate the effect to get rid of Malicious. And then Malicious, I think I have to add from my deck to my hand the Spirit of Neos. It's kind of unfortunate, but I think that's okay. Winged KURIBOH level 6 going to be on the board, banishing the Brave Neos. And whoosh. Yep, because I go for Wonder Driver special summon, go for and have a DPE on the board. That's what I really could have done, and then popped off. But notes for next time. Beer's kind of killer. Oh, it's like a Labyrinth stun again? You gotta be kidding me. What extravagance. Come on, dog. Oh, it's Necro Valley. It is stun. Well, I got balled! Oh, great. Okay. Wow. You cannot be serious. Yeah, okay. Huh. I'm gonna destroy this person. I think I'm effectively going to destroy this person. I'll pay 2,000 life points. Send Fusion Destiny. Get DPE by sending Denier and our Honest Neos. Pretty good here, by the way. Then I'm going to activate the effect of Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. I'm going to pop the Verte. I'm going to pop the Necro Valley. Because I will be using this DPE to my fullest of advantages. Main phase 2. End phase. I have a pop, I have a call by. This time-tearing Morganite just drew them 2 more cards, and they can conduct 2 normal summons. Oh, great. Everything's a machine. That's kind of neat. That's fun. What you got for me there? Oh, nice. Okay. No, please. No, very much, please. No, absolutely. Yeah, go for it. That's the one right there. Barrier Statue of the Drought. That's the one. End phase. Effect of DPE. Interesting choices here, because I think what sucks is that I have to destroy the Barrier Statue of the Drought and then activate DPE's effect here, which I can get a lot of cards if that's a call by. I don't think it is, though. Instant Contact's very good. Very, very strong. I'll bring back Destroy Phoenix Enforcer here. I don't really want to mess with this back card all too much, so... ooh, might be an Imperm. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to activate the effect of Denier. Denier effect on the board. I'm going to activate the effect of Denier here. We're going to shuffle back the Malicious. Bring it on the board. Then, what I can do here is I can activate the effect of Malicious. And you bring Stun into Winged KURIBOH level 6? How rude. This man showed me his balls and still lost. Pause. All right, let's check his deck. Let's look at his deck after he gave me his balls. Oh, neat. Okay, at least he's playing Winged Dragon of Ra, and it is the Dogmatic. It's the decisive Golgonda shenanigans. It's kind of neat. Kind of neat, actually. Okay, well, I don't hate this too much, except for, my god, man, get a life. Get a life. Okay, I guess that might be the final version that we have for Winged KURIBOH level 6. This card is pretty neat. Again, does it synergize with heroes? Absolutely. Is it any good? No. I mean, it's good. It's fine. It's like a fine card. It's like in the middle of all the hero shenanigans. If we were to do another hero tier list, because a lot of new cards for hero and Neos have come out, I'd probably put this card in like the B and C tier. Like if I'm playing sealed, I don't hate that I have this card. But would I normally put it in? Yeah, maybe for some fun. You know, maybe for some fun, some Jaden's favorite cards sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a silly card. It's a perfect way of looking at it. It is a very silly card. Absolutely. Absolutely in its entirety. For sure. But that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight on today's stream. I'm going to end it there. I'm going to go get some food, drink some water, and hey, we'll be back next time. I do really appreciate everyone being here for the time that they are. And it's good seeing a lot of faces that I haven't seen in a long time because of the stream schedule. I've been streaming a little bit late, but hopefully we can get on a better path and we can be here at a very normal hour. So yeah, that was the Winged KURIBOH stuff. It'd be kind of neat. Next time that we're going to be here, I actually have a surprise for you guys. I hope that you guys aren't too freaked out by something. But let me you guys might like what you see. Hold on. Hold. Let me ask you guys a question. How many of you remember a little series that we did about a year ago that detailed our favorite normal monsters? Not this one. If you guys are curious to know what we're going to be doing next time on the live stream, sometime later this week, I think it's time for us to go back to and finish off what we started not too long ago with the Wheel of Normal Monsters. I'll explain more as we get later to it, and I do appreciate everyone for sticking around for this time, and it's a beautiful return to some of my favorite monsters inside of Yu-Gi-Oh! This is what the Season 2 wheel looked like. If you guys are very familiar, we actually filmed quite a bit of these, but never got around to actually really experimenting. And some of these have had new support that have come out since. So hopefully we can make something sometime soon. That being said, we should go. No Giga Guy Giga scam? True. We can add that to the Season 3 one. My Season 3 one, I think I have a lot of ideas in which that we can really do some damage. So I'm curious. But thank you guys so much for joining me on today's stream. I do really appreciate it. If you guys like this stream and want to see more, subscribe, like, etc. Follow me on Twitter, all that good jazz. We will be streaming more often. I'm going to be trying to do a little more regular streams back again because I've missed it. I've missed you guys. I think it's been a lot of fun, and I'm curious to see how things will go. I'm also, shocker, been experimenting a little more with the shorts and the videos. So if you guys have liked those as well, let me know. I appreciate you guys watching all the shorts and all that jazz in the first place. But thank you guys so much for being here with me, keeping me sane, and coping with me a little bit about Winged KURIBOH level 6. It's been a lot of fun. But if it's late for you, make sure to get some sleep, or if it's early or afternoon for you, have a good rest of your day and or evening. Eat something, take care of yourself first and foremost. I'm probably gonna go grab some dinner too because I've been waiting for this chicken to marinate and it sounds delicious. Thank you guys for joining me on today's stream. Hopefully we'll be back to more stuff probably Thursday and or tomorrow, depends on what I think about it, either tomorrow or Thursday. But again, I'll let y'all know. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your night, and peace out. Bye-bye.